Let's do it. We're gonna watch along and commentate with Brotodile's current debatable world record for Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, particularly the HD re-release. It is kind of a brand new category. I guess the question shall have to be raised, won't it? Of what is and is not allowed for now. Around the time HD came out, how I remember the debate going down was, let's just have one leaderboard because there's not enough runs on it anyway. So, sure, HD is slower, but there's like 5 people on the leaderboard. So, whoever wants to complain about version differences can, I guess. I think if anyone can complain, it could be me, because my run of what this category technically is. I'll talk about what it says up here momentarily. Currently, it's beginning like a normal Nocturne speedrun, where we name our main character, his government name, and his online handle. He's got a gaming machine in the human world ending. He's definitely a gamer. He's probably 18. He's about to graduate, I believe, and wants to ask his teacher there, Yuko-sensei, along with 2 of his classmates. They just want advice for what to do when they're about to graduate. They have to go meet her at a small hospital called Shinjuku Medical Center, take the subway. Our main character here, who seems to be called Bro. Bro is gonna receive a call on his Nokia flip phone. Skipping the sacred water vending machine. I like it. You can get a mysterious drink from the vending machine on your 9 o'clock, but instead we just cranked hard right. We're going task mode. We're going to complete the game quicker. Speaking of Nocturne tasks, that's a thing I'll have to talk about soon enough, isn't it? Anyway. Yeah, category currently says, wrong hand again, Merciful PC glitched. We thought HD was slower the whole time. HD basically is slower. And mostly because of the UI. Loading times can vary, I find. On some systems, like the Magatama menu loads instantly, and Fusion models are loaded instantly as well. It feels like, PS2, PS3 is still faster. Mostly because HD has like these text boxes that like fly in from the side. The menus are laggier compared to the PlayStation 2 or 3 version. For some context, I kind of ran normal any percent first. I currently have the world record of a 707, but I can run on HD. On PC, you have the option to play without the DLC, which ends up being a shorter version of the game. Or I can play the version with Dante, which is just like PS2. I would say I can always get under 7.5 hours, under 7:30 on HD. When there is one benefit to HD in the PlayStation version, when you fuse demons together, which skills come together are decided randomly. Nice PPMA cam, by the way. Also, demons have hidden preferences for what kinds of skills they like to learn. No one ever told me this, but I came to understand it after doing enough speedruns. Luckily, most speedrun routes only care about passing 1 or 2 skills at a time, so it's not a big deal. Unfortunately, I came up with a hard any percent route that's really fun, but the problem is it's fun because you get to pick the skills you want in HD. You can put Rakukaja and Makakaja together on 2 really important demons in the run. It's possible on PS2, but I find the odds of pairing those high-ranking skills is actually like 3%. Takes like 100 rerolls is how it feels. No, it's not my run. I'm commentating Brotodile's. It doesn't have commentary, so I guess I'm adding mine. After 6 hours of reviewing what we're reacting to. Not exactly Lexaria. Brotodile submitted 3 runs. So, for context though, Nocturne HD added a merciful difficulty that's even easier than normal. Like, way easy. Like, 6 times easier. Like, you have to go out of your way to see the game over screen. It's like easier than easy mode. It is something for the 21st century, for sure. It is incredible. It's like, for those who wish to experience the story of Nocturne, which is, there's a gang war and your character intervenes and beats all sides. Wow, it's like the story of every RPG. It's got a lot of room to breathe. It tries to play with some big philosophical themes. That like makes it feel really fun to play. When you're like chatting with demons and like trading items with each other, they'll just like ask you a philosophical question to seal the deal, where there is no right answer, honestly, and like the demon will have already decided if they like you or not. but like it still makes you think. Apparently, it can affect your ending if there's like a tiebreaker for story decisions. So yeah, Brotodile submitted 3 runs. Let me see. Unprettier 86 or Excelito L, a Korean gamer known by a couple handles, was kind of the first to submit a run for Merciful Any Percent. Finished the game in just under 4 hours. We're currently about a minute apart in times. Like, I beat him by less than a minute. He beat me back by less than a minute. I think it was like 3:54 is kind of the border we're on. I think I can take it back by less than a minute by just shaving off one boss. I honestly didn't test for the endings well enough. I just like did it once and was like, whoopee, it worked. Anyway, so yeah, kind of like sub 4, like Merciful Any Percent. And then I cooked up a Merciful True Demon ending route for fun. This is an advanced ending where you have to kill many more optional bosses, and then after the final boss, there's a secret boss immediately after where your active party gets fully healed going into it. Really exciting stuff. There's a lot of extra stuff you have to do, though. It's not like it couldn't even be like a donation incentive for a marathon. There's no way. The cutoff would have to be very early, but the thing is, I said I had normal any percent world record 707. I also cooked up a normal True Demon ending before HD came out, and my PB is 11:15. I'm kind of shocked that all the TDE content added that much time. I came up with a second route that I thought would be faster, but it wasn't. I think I made one little mistake, but even if I hadn't, yeah, I can't seem to beat that 11:15. Whoa. Wacky graphical card error for someone, probably me. I'm supposed to get my eyes on every frame. I have to verify this. Okay, right. This is supposed to be like a live watch-along. So we'll try to keep it as close to live as possible. So yeah, I'm not reacting to the same thing. Brotodile submitted 3 runs here. So my Merciful TDE I cooked up. That's my Merciful TDE splits way down there. Wow, I had it just saying, oh, Harlot. Yeah. Normal content for normies to get into Nocturne speedrunning. Here's a boss called the Harlot. Yeah, that's right. It's actually called Mother Harlot in HD. They allowed the names to be longer. Anyway. Yeah, this timer won't be running, because these are my splits. I'm kind of, sorry about this, guys. I'm covering up, maybe I don't want to spoil the names of the early game things in Nocturne anyway. If you may play this game for yourself. So yeah, my Merciful TDE, what time does it say at the end? I think it's 6:10? Yeah, 6:10:06. But Toxic TDE from Russia beat me on a PlayStation 5. I noticed whenever I did a fusion, there was like a 6 or 7 black screen delay while it was cooking up the models to put together. And so... But Toxic ran on PS5, which is an embedded system optimized for playing video games. Not my computer that does a couple other things sometimes, I guess. Yeah, whenever he did a fusion, boom, they're there. He just like then presses button to skip the cutscene. Saved that many seconds and beat me by about 10 minutes. I think just the hardware diff came into being there. But like I said, we have a tiny leaderboard. Let's welcome everything. Let this be scientific data about version differences, hey? Everyone always asks, like, what version is fastest? And like, well, I have opinions on that. I do like how, like, the original version plays. But yeah. So this is our established times for these 2 categories, right? Merciful Any Percent is 3:54, and Merciful TDE is supposed to be, you know, 6¼ hours. Brotodile submitted 3 runs, 4:44:43. The last one was what, 3:40? I already hit verify. I'm gonna have to go chase down the leaderboard now for this one. Brand new category I made. And we saw earlier, this run is gonna be 3:14:26. It's time to perform the music again. Although I can barely hear it. 3:39:51. So I watched the first 2 runs earlier today. We're now watching what could be called the Nocturne world record, depending on your permission of how much glitching is allowed. fat fingered the B at the bottom there. Sorry. Yeah, I'm still figuring out the range of this automaton, but wow, that felt really inspired. That was a glorious automaton solo even for me. Feels pretty good in the moment. Anyway, what? Some stupid disco ball saying I got no reason for being? Screw you, man. I have automaton. Until I run out of batteries in the... Wait, did the world just end? Didn't I just name my party members? They're gonna join my team and battle the bad monsters. There's demons in this hospital, guys. It's just like Shin Megami Tensei 2. We're warriors in the post-apocalyptic world, but it's the present-day world this time. Wow, that crazy Cybers Corporation is going crazy. They got the yellow tape all over the park there, Yogi. Oh, I sure could go for some product placement of gummy worms right about now. Wait, there's an automaton part for this too. I think desktop is coming in too loud right now. What's this? We're gaming now. We got a demon horn on the back of the neck. It's probably a hollow cone for storing that helpful gift we got. Boom. I love sitting like this. Whoa. No, wait, I woke up too early. Magatama, the essence of all demons. Pretty spiffy. I look like an Indiglow watch right now. He actually does kind of glow in the dark. HD kind of makes everything look a little too bright compared to PS2, though. I think there's, 2.5 years later. Well done. There's been some good mods for this now, I gotta say. Oh no. Perhaps we should not be talking about mods and this creation of Atlas. Okay, never mind. Don't worry. It's only gonna get good like about an hour and a half in. So anyway, oops, we're spoiling the content, I guess. Tetrasphere, the final end? Not really. Yeah, so Fornius is our first goal, and leave SMC 11 seconds later. This is Shinjuku Medical Center. We have to get out of here. Our journalist buddy Hijiri. He should be telling us to get out of here. He's like, man, what happened? It's like that crazy magazine that I've been writing for, the one I gave you to, and then your friend read it. Like, it's all real, man. And yeah, that guy Hikawa, I bet he's an art collector. I think this is his cylinder. I'm gonna study it more. What does it do? There is a large cylinder. What will you do? Will you talk? Save? Barbecue a hot dog? Man, look at that grill. Wait, oh yeah, the grill. What the? This quality. 360p auto? No, I stream... I mean, I don't stream 60, but this game doesn't run 60, so perfect. Hopefully you're just looking at the frames where it's moving. Wait, doesn't that mean I could be out of phase? Like, whatever. Well, then the frame rate would look like swung, I guess. Wait, what? Yeah, I did watch Brotodile's previous 2 videos at 2x speed earlier. And I think overall that still took longer. There were still glitchy parts that I watched at normal speed and several times to truly understand what was happening. Brotodile was on commentary earlier, giving me all the answers to the test. Okay, here we go. We are cranking magic first, just like, on hard, you gotta crank vitality, because your lost condition is, we become a Pokemon trainer in the post-apocalyptic ruins of Tokyo, now called the Vortex World. Nice Kaishin, bro. Took him out in one slug. We could be leveling up strength. I just saw, Exolitol do that. He leveled strength till he finally learned Ice Breath. and it made a difference. He seemed to take down Fornius a bit faster. Yeah, you gotta go straight ahead here, because there's this cutscene tripwire that's like, go this way. You could go right and fight a Kodama to win a Maragi Rock, a little bomb that does fire damage to all enemies. Don't need it though. We're just gonna take out these 2 Kodamas because it's faster. On every category, honestly. Wow. Took out that one in 1 hit. Merciful's a good time. You can game over on this fight so easily on the hard mode speedrun, and then you just gotta walk into the tunnel again, or hit reset, like I would prefer to do. 15 minutes into the run, by the way. What is the price? You play Automaton again? Oh. Anyway, we made it. We're worthy of escaping the tutorial and entering the video game. That's the next level over there. Okay, and then he slowly warps us out. Okay, wow, we're just back at the elevator we started at. Bro, you'd think I'd be at least on, like, where I want... Well, I guess I have to figure out what floor you want to go to. Oh, you can press circle here to skip this elevator as well. Yep, free world record. Now, what I've heard so far, Day Nava, who just got an amazing second place time of Hard True Demon Ending on PlayStation 3 with Solid State Drive, 11:44:59, just beating 11:45 by 1 second. What a beautiful looking time. I did hear him say, like, I don't want to call my category Hard TDE glitchless. This has to be the same name. So I hastily created this Merciful PC glitched. It kind of seems like the ending doesn't matter on this category, almost. It's like, well, True Demon Ending is there, we might as well. It does make the run longer, I think. You could probably do it a bit faster by picking another ending, but like I said, the current categories are Merciful Any Percent and Merciful True Demon Ending, so I would technically have to put this on the Merciful TDE board unless we can nail down exactly what glitch is banned. I don't want to say, like, dismiss MC glitch as the banned part, because that's what it all comes from. I guess at this point of the game, I swear I've done this before. I just had MC and Pixie, didn't recruit anybody else. What you can do is you play on the PC version. This is currently only available in the PC version. There was maybe a glimmer of hope. I think someone said, like, oh, when you first turn the game on and you try to return to stock, it, like, puts me on the thing at the top of the bench for, like, a couple frames. Maybe I can mash it out? No. We know it works for sure on PC. So anyway, what's going to happen, yeah, we're going to talk to demons. This is a feature of Shin Megami Tensei. It's kind of like Final Fantasy Legend 1 or 2, where all the enemies in the game are also ones you can just have on your team, with basically identical stats and moves. But we gotta negotiate, we gotta give them some money, and the game takes mercy upon us. Not just on Merciful, this is true of every difficulty of the game. Before you kill the first boss, all your negotiations are guaranteed to succeed. So there we go, boom, we have Kodama. See how Kodama appeared on the bench, like the list of inactive demons? You can control up to 3 demons on the field at once. And the enemy will go first quite a bit, especially on hard difficulty. So you want to consider, like, oh, this guy is immune to this kind of magic. I should march with him out. By the way, hi, Wooshcake. Woof! The Luchador Raiders are here. I'm kind of doing React Andy content, which I normally would dislike, but it just feels convenient this time. Someone has to verify this speedrun, and I'm a verifier on the board. I'm qualified to do it. We're just doing an incredible automaton solo stuff. Oh, we're analyzing Willy? I like this. This is greedy. Whoa. What the heck? Auto memory pass with analyze is cracked. Like, the little results of analyze don't even come up. We've already passed Pixie's turn? I've never seen this before. I'm glad I'm watching this at 1x speed. It's usually only worth it to turn on auto memory, like, super early in the game. Did this guy use Death Touch? And nope, he dodged because Merciful really cranks up the dodge rate. Fail a negotiation to prove Shiner wrong now. It's Oro doing the Quan Chi gesture now. Okay, this only works to get Willy to beg for mercy if he's at 2 or less HP, 2 out of 10. Has resist physical, but there's ways to set it up. On Merciful, though, that's honestly impressive. Maybe we change the difficulty to normal, though, to get a higher encounter rate. You know, you'd think I would know. I'm supposed to be watching every frame of this run. Well, we'll know for sure the next time we go in the config menu and see the difficulty. Okay, Brotodile in chat declares it is normal. I don't have on-screen chat. What a fail for YouTube. I used to have that a long time ago. I just haven't bothered to set it up again because I'm just like, why just watch the VOD on Twitch? The chat is there. YouTube is a little more cushy though, for sure. Speaking of cush, Shikigami is going to join the team and probably could theoretically become ingredient to create Kushimitama. I've been speedrunning this game basically since quarantine at this point. I think I'm a little bit of a Nocturne brain genius. I can cook up some fusions in my head now at this point. Oh, but what I also have handy are Brotodile's actual notes. Explanations for how to do all of these menu shenanigans. So I should maybe read some of these notes. You're required to save whenever it's mentioned. Always save in a new save slot because you will need to use older saves as part of some glitches. I gotta determine which ones. I think it could be possible to save some newer saves over some middle-aged saves, and thereby save menuing to go up from like 5 to 2 instead of from 8 to 2. See, I'm already thinking of NES level like optimizations. It does sure look convenient because it doesn't like ask for confirmation to overwrite any save. We'll have to like actually just grind it out like 1+1 style, like in terms of number of menu actions. Or just being ready for it. Yeah. Here's Fornius, the first boss. Weak to Elec, and we have 2 Elec attackers for it. Perfect. Oh, we're gonna be able to get Rebarama on Will-O-Wisp to increase the encounter rate until the next time the clock in the top left says new o'clock. It's basically like the phases of the moon, but it's actually just like the brightness of the disco ball outside. That's what the very next cutscene explains. So as you can see, I am already out of SMC, and I'm about to enter the next dungeon in about 2 minutes. You are not supposed to waste this much time recruiting on Merciful True Demon Ending. I make it work just by like buying a demon and fusing it with my fairies that I start the game with. Well, Pixie is a fairy, but you end up getting another fairy for free. You'll see pretty soon. Ooh, skill changes can be pretty funny. Usually it's like your magic skills upgrading to group attacking things, like attacking with elements and with and healing too. Okay, we're skipping the cubes that have bead and revival bead. Not even bead. Wait, is one of them? I forget. Is it life stones? If there's a bead in one of those, you might want to actually get that. Healing items are quite good in this route, it turns out. But I think that'll only be a concern for me if I try to cook up a route like this that is technically on hard the whole way through. That could be interesting. Our current rules for difficulty, on PS2 you have to commit to your difficulty on file creation. On HD you can change your difficulty at any time. So in a hurry we just decided, okay, if you ever change the difficulty and like take enough steps for it to matter, then your run counts as whatever lowest difficulty you selected. The encounter rate seems 3 times lower on Merciful, so that's why the difficulty is getting changed to normal sometimes. So I suppose if I pick hard but drag it down to normal, it becomes a normal run. Only if you walk far enough to get into an encounter, or if you have to buy from the vendor. You know, just don't change the difficulty. Do not change the outcome meaningfully. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it would be interesting on hard. Level 28 is the big key to all this. I'll talk about that as we get closer and figure it out. Hang on. Oh, here's what I can do. I can shrunk this window. There we go. I can have chat and also look at the pastebin pages where Brotodile have posted notes. Forget everything you know, Mistake. Practice this new route. He's been working hard on learning the Wukong route that the world record holder and I use. I kind of missed today's stream because I was doing this Okay, what else are some of the general outlines in Brotodile's notes? Reject all demon skill mutations and item gifts. The only thing you can get that could be useful is a single attract pipe if you don't have Willy. Yeah, Will-O-Wisp learns Reborama. We got that from beating Fornius. The other nice thing about Merciful, you get at least 3 times experience. Oh, nice PPMA cam again. And you get at least 3 times the Maka, often more. Yeah. The exception, I guess, is Albion and Spectre 3, who seem to have hard caps of 20,000 experience for a reward, and that's a holdover from the original version of the game that only had normal and hard. Actually, the original version of Nocturne that I'm holding up right here. Hang on, how does this look? It's always like... Anyway, it's blue. Yeah, this is Japan only. It only has one difficulty that I call Normal Plus. Like, on hard you take twice as much damage, and the only difficulty in blue, the damage is exactly halfway between them. The other difficulty of hard mode is that, yeah, the vendor prices are triple. Like, your items sell for the same amount, but if you're buying from vendor, it's 3 times higher than it would be on normal mode. The compendium is the same price, which is like a Pokédex and cloning machine where you can buy copies of demons that you've owned before. Which, you know, usually just for quick fusion material instead of going out and trying to recruit stuff. Some kinds of demons are unusual undead spirits and won't join you unless it's full o'clock and the sky is really bright and they're all tripping out. They'll somehow be able to talk just because they're so energized instead of being shrieking spirits. We're not even stopping at Hihokun's junk shop to buy helpful Magatama like Iomante or Shiranui. You'll soon see that Magatama become very irrelevant very soon anyway. A couple splits in the future, though. Yeah. Bareth and Pisaka. I wonder if people who are, like, familiar enough with Nocturne, like, wait, I thought Kaiwan and Osei are the next bosses after Bareth. And, wait, what is it? How come True Demon End, 5th Kalpa Unlock, what? Dante's Squad. Then Gary. What could Gary be? Oh, speaking of terminals, big barrel-shaped guys, Hijiri mailed himself to this teleporter room. It turns out these cylinders don't just save your game, you can teleport around. So he's like, well, there's a way to get to Ginza. I'm going to send you to Ginza through this thing. You know, it's like a Star Trek transporter, I guess. You're getting mailed through the demon internet. Enjoy this unskippable cutscene. I live by kind of a busy street. Oh, I can still hear it, but I'm pretty sure my microphone can't. Not much music in here. This is the Amala network where you get lost. Let's get back to reading Brotodile's notes, though. Praetos, attack, Zeo attack. Immediately after Praetos, pause and switch the difficulty from Merciful to Normal to get more encounters. Need to get 2 recruits before Fornius, one of which must be Shikigami. Ideally, you get Willy for Reborama. If you get a 3rd demon quickly, it can be nice too. It'll save one fusion later. Pick up life stones in room to help with recruiting. Now could be good healing items if you don't even use them all. As soon as you've recruited 2 or 3 demons, pause and set difficulty back to Merciful. Okay, I missed that. I don't think we're going to see it change for a little while. You can't recruit anything in the Amala network, so for sure you're going to be on Merciful in here. Oh, he's ducking into the healing room? Heal for free? I think you can mash text faster than that. That looked like just holding triangle, or whatever the auto button is. It may say triangle on screen. I think you can get it to print out Xbox buttons if you're into that. Yeah, Fornia, Zeo, and attacks. Equip Wadatsumi. Okay, technically the game says ingest. I like to say equip, though. Or maybe eat. No, it's not digest, it's ingest. We're stashing it in the demon cone off the back. Run straight through Shibuya. No need to stop at the store at all. If you need to heal, it'll be faster to do it at the heal room in Amala 1. Yeah, directions through Amala Network, and then directions for the boss. Can I get Nintendo buttons on screen if I'm into that? Ooh, I don't think so. I think a lot of people have Super Nintendo-shaped controllers. Maybe with Famicom-colored buttons, or... Oh, These are not Super Famicom colored buttons though. This is Xbox 360, and like, ooh, they keep changing the letters and colors. I don't think they've changed again on Xbone controllers though. You know, I don't know if there's a mod for that. Wonder if it could be a thing, having Nintendo colored buttons on the screen. So, yeah, the Amala Network, this is, if you're going to bounce off Nocturne, it's going to be here. It is kind of unfortunate how this game is set up, where it's like, hey man, I don't know if I can get you out of there if you go in. And like, you'll like go looking for a way out, find a terminal you can save at, uh-oh. But, you know, maybe you just have to think like, man, what if I'm really stuck in there? Maybe I should just chill in Shibuya a while longer. Shibuya's not like hard enough to make you feel like you need to do that though. That's the problem. It would be nice to recruit Jen, the bird, but Jen is a wilder. Learns Warcry, but only has enough MP to use it once. Wow, just going for the... He was doing the above camera angle in the other two runs. Now we gotta get a taste of the other one. That's an upgrade over HD, by the way. When you can look around in 3D with the right stick in the PS2 version, but you have to stand still while doing it. So, but HD turns it into, you know, Halo controls, where like one's for looking, one's for moving. Somehow I learned Halo on inverted, though. I don't know how that happened. And that's what I'm used to in other games. I played Dark Souls on X-axis inverted. And I'm like, no, listen, it works. It's like I'm the turret camera guy and I like swing this way. And then I play Kingdom Hearts where like you gotta spin with the L2 and R2 buttons. Yeah, Amala Network, you're gonna bounce off here because all the demons are, you know, there's Morio of the Foul Clan, another undead demon, you'll only get him at full o'clock, and then there's elements that are like, you know, oh, I'm a stuffy inert guy, I cannot join you. That is true. Coronzone the Haunt, another undead that'll just yell at you. Yeah. So you can't, there's no cathedral either, you can't fuse new demons. You are trapped in here until you grind your way out, and that's kind of what I did. One level made enough of a difference to beat our first boss of this place, Spectre 1. Turn 1, attack, 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 attack. Yep, just all attack the same one. It should all be the first one, because you guys haven't been using spells. I think like using spells, because those target everyone, that's what throws off auto-targeting. Hijiri is in love with the barrel. His purpose is to win her love. Okay. I kind of glanced at that one. I just finished reading it. Very nice. Speaking of 11, the slimes merged into King Slime. Turn 3 after Union. Attack, and Raccoonda. If Pixie is close to first, don't magic ever... Wait, what? Why does it say that? Oh, I guess because it's... Well, it's going to be faster. It's only merciful. This thing should go down in one more turn of beatings. Yep. You do at least twice as much damage on merciful. Yeah. 2100 experience instead of 700. Big time ice breath with mana bonus for more MP to do it. And Wadatsumi fully healed our main character as well. Some demons, when they learn all their skills, can turn into a new demon if your MC is a high enough level. The requirement here is only 6, technically. So, Pixie's going to transform into High Pixie. Looks really good on Shaggy 3311's weird PS3 textures that load the game in a funny way, where most things are, you know, they look like the Hellbiker went on a rampage and like ran over everybody and left tire treads up the middle. Really looks so crushed about not getting to change Zahn a second time into Mazan or some, I don't know, some rank 2 skill. Like Shibabu or Needle Rush or something. Wait, he already has Needle Rush. Oh, Needle Rush could transform. Yeah, there's some volatile skills that like to change, but they don't offer you that often, I find. Actually, in my Merciful True Demon ending route, Titania always wants to seem to change Anti-Mind. Maybe she thinks it's, you know, not good enough. But I would like to see it turn into Void Mind, but it's far from guaranteed. Apparently there's a mod that can let you see skill changes, like what they're going to turn into. Okay, so 3440 Spectre 1. I didn't do any recruiting, so I took out Spectre 1, you know, 3 minutes ago. 3.5 minutes ago. Yeah, evolve Pixie if not evolved already. Grab the Repulse Bell and Ginza if you have Willy. And so might Rebarama later. Yeah, the Demon Fornius starts with Rebarama. And I believe I found a way to fuse him using Apsaris and Inugami. Let me look this up again. So if you don't recruit Willy, you could still add another demon to your team. I think you could make this guy just using nothing but your money. He's only level 20. So maybe by that point you have most of the demons you want anyway. Datsuiban, Gen, Bicorn, Raiju. I don't think we need to go that far. Yeah, Apsaris and Inugami. You can make those with nothing but demons in your compendium, just a lot of Kodamas. Like, Pixie and Kodama makes Apsaris, and then Apsaris and Kodama makes Inugami, and then you buy back Apsaris, fuse with Inugami, and now you have Fornius with Rebarama, who's level 20. And a Fallen, so you could probably make a bunch of new families now that you have a new one in your fusion tree of life. Somehow the speedruns have always stayed away from the Fallen tree, except for a different route I cooked up for normal any percent that went into Barith, who's level 37, along with Onkot. That was a really juicy route for HD, where I actually got to handpick all the skills for fusing. It's a bit too chaotic on PS2, but it can work. I think the other route that Pink Pajamas came up with that goes in on Copa is overall better, but my research has allowed me to flex into either route off of different early games. That might recruit Willy or even Preda if yeah. I guess I made it more permissive. I was able to get either Will-O-Wisp or Preda, just one. Like, they're different. They're both undead-ish, but, like, you know, different clans. They're Haunt and Foul, other way around. Willy's the Foul, Preda's the Haunt. Oh, getting in here at a good time. You could get those Miragi Rocks. Get that Muscle Drink. I don't think you want Muscle Drink at all on your... That sounds like that could go very badly with, Yeah, this run's glitch is going to reveal how to have the menu open while playing the game, and that has many consequences. But before we can get there, there'll be another thing to think about. Still playing the game normally so far. We gotta walk through the Great Underpass of Ginza. Normally, kind of a short walk, especially if you know where to go. The encounters are a notch more dangerous, perhaps, but more so lucrative to farm. Those Sudamas are level 13 and low HP, weak to fire, which is, well, you probably got a lot of fire damage already. Well, you would if you bought the Shiranui Magatama. I don't think Huapo was part of the team in this timeline. This underpass isn't that great. Well said, Tenebrae. Tenebrae 55. Legend. E. Yeah, this guy says E, but it doesn't. It's not the note E. Doesn't sound like that either. Yo, amazing soundtrack for SMT3. A lot of ambience in this game. It's like one note. Sounds like that sounds like E or D. Oh, that's A flat. E. Sounds like B. Huh. Oh, Manekata. So these weird scouts who spotted us are weird little mannequins. They're kind of human-ish. Maybe alive. It's not explained too well. It never will be either. We're never gonna go to their holy ground where they're born from the mud. Oh, wait. I was supposed to advertise this as spoiler-free Nocturne because the final boss is going to be there but not there, so to speak. It's gonna be censored. We'll put it that way. So yeah, all there is for directions through underpass says, straight through first hallway, door. Cutscene, right, ladder. Second door on right, left door, door. Follow cutscene, right. Let's see. And then, does this speedrun exist to bully Lucifer? No. We're scared of Lucifer and we're gonna run from him, and we get rewarded for our cowardice. That's how it's gonna end. This is fun. I get to speak in riddles. Yeah, so this guy's an eccentric collector mannequin who's like, I like stuff from the human world. I want to collect human stuff. Oh, you want to go past our border guard who won't let you out of town because the Mantra gang is outside and dangerous? I'm friends with him. I can hook you up, but you gotta bring me a bill. I think it's a piece of paper with someone's face on it. And humans value it more than their lives. So, we're gonna save Pokemaniac Bill and maybe his Pokemon games from where they're being stashed. He's like, I don't know where to find it. Maybe a city or something? Well, we didn't really check out that city, Ginza. What I kind of want to set up would be really funny is like summon the Dante squad for the final battle, but like queue up a different auto memory before you go in of provoke, then retreat with the other Dante who goes second. Oh, this is looking good. 6/8 coming into this northeast clock face. Oh, it's falling 6. Haha. Yeah, we skipped some stuff, so our moon clock is not what I expect. The door is locked. Oh, usually there's a troll blocking the front, but because we talked to the collector, he's not there. That's how, you know, plot flags in old games work. There we go, 1,000 yen bill. Alright, we're not even going to try the mystical chest. It would be a 50% chance of getting gems that we would eventually trade in for stuff we don't need, basically. Like, the only one that could really be good would be if you killed an Isora in the water in the mannequin town. Oh, we're considering what to do with Willy. Excellent choice, sire. Okay, we're gonna Persona Wallop. There we go. Oh, wait, we're gonna invest in Raccoonda. I like that, too. Buffs and debuffs are still good in SMT, even on Merciful. Usually, oh, Death Touch would have been good there. Where lad's got resist physical, but he's weak to magic. If he gets hit by that Mabufala. Never mind, we did our 1,000 damage, we're out. Don't even need to use Sexy Gaze or Lullaby or what have you to put him to sleep. It's Merciful. We just press auto and win. Like, why think it's... we gotta enjoy the game's luscious content. I said, like, luscious and lustrous at the same time. It's certainly bright. You know, the game is called Nocturne, which means music of the night. And there's no nighttime, because there's this jerk disco ball in the sky making it bright all the time. So our goal is to shut off the lights and let there be music of the night again. So you saw when my splits were scrolled all the way, the second last split was Tetrasphere. I mean, of course. This is SMT we're talking here. You know, the gods of every mythology are demons we can chat up and get on our team by talking or by fusion and such iteration. So, of course, the final boss must also be a god, or just capital G god. In Persona, you team up with your friends to kill demons, but this is SMT, where we team up with demons to kill our friends. Those people we got to name at the start of the game, of course. I don't think most people change their names, though, because they're like, huh, what are they? What are they even like? It's all like in Medias Res. I don't know what my relationship with this goon squad is like. Biggest mistake of the run. It was right there. Not using Death Touch on Troll. No. Alright, yeah, just the indecision on Troll, I think. Oh, forgot to buy Hifumi. True! I hear Tornado is pretty good. What's gonna be the outcome of this? I think no, just go onward and, buy Hifumi once you get to the next town, Ikebukuro. How's my webcam doing there? Ah, I'm still covering up the name of this next split. Excellent. You just missed him. Whoosh, what is this? Wait, when I got through the Amala network, I had to take a lighter, like a goofy candle from the lady in black on stage or whatever. She's like, the flow of Magatsuki is too intense for you here. You must leave. I'm like, huh? But then this guy's like, you have one of those menorah. Aha, you must be a supreme duelist like me. Oh, here we go. I'll just play along on keyboard. This is just going to be a case of auto battle winning the day, I think. Oh no! What a terrible time for my MIDI controller to stop working. Wrong way. There we go. What a downer. I'm supposed to be playing along with this incredible music. Not to worry. I'll join in right about here. It's over. Maybe I got a little out of phase. Oh, you only hit level 16. Okay, yeah. Forgetting Hifumi is not even a punish here, my guy. You can learn Tornado at level 17, and that's a excellent magic skill that you want your main character to have. Alright, the little bump in the road is defeated. I only get to play that music one more time. So, how did it go? Did I miss Matador, by the way? Oh, I think he used Red Capote and dodged me. Never mind. Well, there you go. Ice Boost is all squirreled away. Now that Ice Breath will do 50% more damage with our Titanic magic stat. Alright, now here's the great part of Great Underpass. This is the other 2/3 of the dungeon, and look at it. It's just water and, like, a bridge that looks the same as the other bridge, and ladders that look the same as the other ladders, and, like, one walkway? Half the team was almost dead. Yeah, they're looking a little hurting for HP, but yeah, see, it's merciful. You're just gonna dodge anyway. Oh, you could have Zeo'd that Nozuchi for a crit, but that's cool too. A ton of Nozuchi. Yeah, these guys have resist force. Good attack. Nice attack. Yeah, there's no way you'd have another Pixie here. You didn't get Kodama, I don't think, to learn Dia for you. No, can't learn Fog Breath yet. We could have learned Berserk, but why? Does that... Oh, Berserk would help us beat the Kaiwans quicker, I think. Kaiwans are immune to magic. But, you know, MC could be a source of Berserk. I saw you, like, you know, you didn't learn anything over Analyze. Like, come on, bro. Totodile. Oh, there is a Kodama, but he's only level 3. Yeah, you could have leveled up Kodama. Wait, now you have level 12 Willy? Wow. Okay, we're healing with items. Fair enough. Just that little bit of extra energy. I see we're taking fights. I know you like to try to talk to demons to just like fill up the roster with more stuff. I do say Nozuchi would be a nice pickup. I wonder if you could get Nozuchi transformed in time in a merciful speedrun. I'm not sure who gets to just like sit there and soak up experience. I don't do any talking in the route anymore outside of SMC. Just want more experience to be level 28 after Bareth. Ah, right. Nozuchi transforms into, well, what's called Genbu the Black Turtle in Japanese. Was called Guixian in PlayStation 2 Nocturne. And is called Xuanwu in HD. Oh, we're skipping the Soma Droplet. Probably don't need it on Merciful. We'll see what healing items look like at the end. That's stuff I might want to consider for a potential hard version of this run. Yeah, MC needs to be level 20 for Nozuchi to turn into level 24 turtle. He's a good time. Gains Absorb Ice and Repel Expel, but is still weak to Elec. Has a humongous Vit stat. And starts with Toxic Cloud, by the way, and transforms right on time for me to enter the Assembly of Nihilo, where Copa lives, who is weak to Curse. And I have Toxic Cloud on this amazing indestructible wizard turtle, in the place where everyone is weak to Elec, so there's nobody attacking with Elec. Might catch Fornius's Mabufula if it goes long. Yeah, Toxic Cloud does poison damage, which is Curse element in Nocturne. It's usually a pretty bad move, but the problem is, like, the reason why it's so great, I mean, is, like, just the level difference. Like, you have level 20 MC, or 20 or 21, and you have a level 24 Turtle versus enemies who are, like, level 19 or 20. So, like, this magic stat is good enough. It's mostly his Vit, but yeah. Oh, here we go. The first fusion of the game, always an unskippable cutscene. We have smashed our fairies together to make arrows. When you put two demons of the same family together, they turn into an element. Depends on what two families you put together. Flamus is very uncommon to make. The only way is to combine two holies, or two seraphs, but seraphs are like endgame demons. The Holy Clan is kind of tricky to get into, I think. You don't encounter them in the wild, you have to fuse them. Same with Kishins, actually, and Megamis, and ladies, actually, well, except for a boss, technically. No, a couple bosses are femme as well, but there's also, like, yeah, femmes are also, like, random encounters. I guess that's the diff. Okay, yeah, and we unlocked that demonic compendium in Ikebukuro, so we bought back Pixie, it seems. We're back in Underpass to buy Hifumi, of course. We could have learned Tornado after Matador, but whatever. We'll learn it from Orthrus. We'll be weak to fire, but it won't even matter. It's merciful. I love this guy. Oh, I love what he says in Japanese here. Irashai! Oh, we almost bought Ankh. Here we go. Best Magatama in the game. We're gonna sell one bead chain and the Soma. Yeah, demons from the compendium cost money, so gotta sell that stuff for more demons. We need at least 8 demons in order to do the real nice glitches. Actually, no, I think we need 9. We also need 15,000 to buy Pisacha in the splits below. So coming up next is Thor.
Welcome.
Actually, maybe I move my webcam a little out of frame. There we go. It just looks nicer to be able to see the times. Here we go. So yeah, Ikebukuro is indeed the home of the Mantra Gang. Some marauding gangsters, I guess. You know, mercenaries or you know, robbers. I guess is kind of what they're implying. They're a bunch of rowdy guys, whatever they're up to. You can just talk to that Oni in the front, and he'll be like, "Who are you? I'm gonna beat you up." And here's a guy with a hammer who caught up with our student buddy Isamu. Oh, he got a big bonking and excellent voice acting performance. Don't worry, the Japanese one is out of sync too. Sometimes there's delay on animations in HD as well. Samu's bubblegum gets taken again. What else is coming up in the notes? Yeah, Troll. Attack and Raccoonda. No Ice Breath, because he absorbs ice. Be careful at beginning of battle to see what Hypixie's turn placement is. Play it safe and assume it's low, and go from there before auto-ing. If Hypixie's MP is low, or team's HP is low, heal at Fountain, on the way back to Ginza Terminal. Buy a Hifumi, in all caps, he forgot anyway. And sell Soma and Bead Chains. Matador. Ice Breath as much as you can. Attack and Raccoonda otherwise. So turn 1 should be pass. See you second, Raccoonda of Hypixie. Matador likes to use Dekunda, but I'm actually not sure if he does it in phase 2, so that could be something for me to look at. Equip Hifumi after Ice Boost. Between here and level 28, take any battles that look like they give a lot of experience. And just nuke them with MC's magic. After Matador, at fort, go left, right, door, ladder down, cross diagonally, out through the water, ladder up, ladder down, ladder up, door, ladder down, cross on same side. Ladder up, ladder down, cross on same side, ladder up. Register Hypixie, buy back Pixie. Use them together for arrows with Raccoonda. Yeah, buy back the fairies. Orthrus, whatever, Ice Breath and attack. Well, that's like Power Wolf, Amen and attack. Ice Breath and attack. Yeah, seems like a good strat for this point of a Nocturne experience. Oh, dubs? This guy must be almost dead. Frozen? Guaranteed crit? For 29. Wow. Killed Orthrus on turn 1. And is about to learn Tornado from Yaxini, who attacks with Force Magic, so you would want Hifumi anyway to make your MC immune to Force Magic. Force being stuff like tornadoes. Oh, here we go. We're all ready. Man, I need to be paying better attention to see if Hifumi is ingested now. Me using the technical term. I must. I'm a Nocturne verifier. I have to look at every frame and make sure there's no cheating. Oh, I thought we were going to trade in freeze for shock. Oh! Dubs? And it's enough. Turn 1, Yaxini. Pixie scoring all these kills. More magic. Learn the tornado. We already have a high Pixie. This isn't like Pokemon Emerald where you can have 5 Zigzagoons. You can only have 1 of every demon. So we already have a high Pixie, so our Pixie is not allowed to transform until we get rid of high Pixie. Here we go, Thor. Raccoonda, tornado. Well, that's not how you do that, but okay. See, Nocturne's got this cool press turn system where you can pass your turn to the next person. So you would have had to go pass Raccoonda with high Pixie, then pass MC's turn to Pixie, who just learned Raccoonda, and then Arrows can do Raccoonda, or high Pixie can, and that still leaves you enough to do Tornado on the last turn. Seen that in a run, get 3 of the same demon? Well, that is what Merciful any percent usually does, because Pixie transforms into high Pixie. That's a separate thing. So you can buy Pixie from the compendium because you don't have a Pixie anymore, and then you can fuse them together to make Arrows, and then you can just buy back high Pixie and Pixie from the compendium that you just used as fusion material. It's like special summoning from the graveyard. As long as you got Maka, you can just like draw more cards, basically. Wow, look at that. Sub 1 hour Thor. How's this comparing to my splits? Oh, Use Buffs is the name of the guy. Hey, this is faster than my Merciful TDE now. I'm at an hour 10. Dang. I don't think I do anything differently this early. I think I get some strength on MC instead of magic. Just planning to use Berserk on Kaiwan's and Spectre 2. So yeah, I guess you could say like Arrows, High Pixie, Pixie, it basically is the same demon. It's all stuff like derived from the one demon you started with. Usually I don't do any recruiting whatsoever. Because the encounter rate is so low on Merciful, I didn't want to trifle with that, and I thought, well, when I go buy Pisacha at level 28, then I can make stuff. Because I confuse Fairy with Haunt. I forget what clan that makes. I think that makes Fallens. But then you can make snakes by fusing Fallens with fairies, I think? I'd have to look at my notes to compare here. Whoa. The sticker. I must post it in chat.
See what you got.
Oh. How do I not know how to play that intro music? Am I on time with the music here? Oh, he's already dead. What happened? He got blown away in a tornado, I think. Poor guy. He didn't use his Holy Star to scrub off Raccoonda. He was overconfident on his turn 1. What a fool. You'll have to go train a little more for Devil May Cry 3, and then you'll really be ready for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yo, where's my shirt for that? I got like the Marvel vs. Capcom shirt that I wore at RPG Limit Break. Yeah, Ryu has Dante has a Ryu number of 2. Or no, Demi-Fiend, the main character of this game, has a Ryu number of 2. We're looking at him. From Demi-Fiend to Dante, Devil May Cry 2, to Devil May Cry 3, to Marvel vs. Capcom 3, that's the version, and, you know, this is Devil May Cry 2 Dante, but Devil May Cry 3 Dante is in the same series. That's the Dante in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Ryu is in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So, depending on if you want to split red tweed of Dante's coat, if Devil May Cry 2 and 3 Dante are different incarnations, different games, and different characters. They are pretty different, I must say, aren't they? you know, Dante, I hear Dante is like quite brooding in DMC 2. I don't really remember him doing much of anything. He just seemed pretty wooden. I've only played 1 and 2, honestly. Actually, I've only tried a bit of 3, and I'm like, the buttons aren't the same as Dark Souls, I can't. So I'm like, huh? Why is that my issue? Should just try again. Here we go, I thought we were gonna take this fight? Oh, we are, with Tornado. Should have saved that MP for the birds up there. Oh wait, but it's merciful, so you get triple experience. Ah, very interesting. I gotta pay more attention. Is the difficulty back to normal? Oh, I have to check over here again. Dante, tornado twice each turn, and Raccoonda is Thor. Raccoonda to -4, then tornado as much as you can. If MC's second, why would MC be second? Wait, oh, he stopped on the 29th floor. This is the run where he figured it out. He pressed cancel. We skipped like 3/5 of the game. But we finally learned how to skip 3/5 of the elevator cutscene. Oh, the same angle is still in it. Vast Nocturne tech skill. This is when we gotta do, like, you know, 2-stick maneuvers of, like, spinning the camera around you while you're walking through a hallway. Oh, I gotta do this. Something like that. Not as good as the Automaton concert. There we go, I figured out the mantra's theme. By accident. Wow. I guess that's what I could call it. Anyway, the very next thing in the notes mentions Daisojo, our next split. I get another chance to play the super spooky fiend music with more bony boys, more skeletons. Wait, oh, we're gonna heal first. Eh, you're mooning me for questioning you for healing. I get it. Makes sense. Uh-oh. Oh, he knows. He knows you can't tornado Nekomata. Oh wow, that boosted Ice Breath got there. Could have been zapping Nekomata with everybody's Zeo while going around. You know, you're still making a flashing turn like you're passing, but also doing damage in the process. Love the jams in this game. No, I'm ruining it. I can't figure out the last chord. Oh, anyway. Oops. Ding-a-ling! I'm gonna steal your MP and instant kill you. Well, on Merciful, we'll probably just dodge. Drop the polymeter as soon as I question myself, of course. Warcry? I don't need that. This is why Hifumi is the best Magatama in the game. It's Merciful though, we don't need that. We don't need that. Here's 6,000 experience, by the way. I mean, Daisojo is an optional boss that we just kind of assassinated for the sake of 6,000 experience. Thanks, Merciful. Getting out of here is always so tricky. They're always like facing you such a weird way. I usually just like do a 180 and take the long way down. Oh, I'm getting mooned again. Alright, next is the Assembly of Nilo. Just Tornado. Extra Zeo if necessary. No need to pick up the Kila after the fight. True! So there you go. There's some shenanigans afoot. Normally you would need that to, you know, undrill the last layer of Assembly of Nilo's base and challenge Osei, Hikawa's minion, who he sends to end your life. We're never gonna see him though. Pretty soon. Yeah, less than an hour, we're gonna be in the wacky territory. Oh, wait, splits are looking pretty close here. Yeah, I killed Dante 103.10, and Brotodile did at 102.39, less than a minute apart. I killed Daisojo later. How much later? Yeah, after Osei, then Hellblaker. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, I have no reason to take out Daisojo so early. No, you can skip this one too, Brotodile! I'm just like thinking about how do you make a thumbnail for this? My reaction to the world's fastest Nocturne speedrun. Oh! Yeah, have the pogging face. When like, it's still 3.5 hours long. If you can maintain that energy for that long, then, well, you may need to drink more water. To, yeah. To dilute whatever incredible power is inside you. What about me? I still have some smoothie made with chocolate milk left. Blardy blah. A little more Nocturne plot stuff. The thing about being a glitch Nocturne speedrunner is you have to get good at feeling out distances. You know, just walking forward until you get to a solid object you gotta click on. No, Brotodile didn't skip this one either. Oh, skipped a bit of it. when it was changing from 8 to 9. When we're going to basement 10. Need to be level 28 after Bareth. Yeah, if you need more experience after Bareth, fight the 2 stationary Eligors on this floor. There's one, you know, to the north and around the corner to the right at the northern edge of that red area. And the other one is you have to go into the, like, 3 o'clock, I guess, like the middle east position on the map. There's a room with a luck incense in the mystical chest, and when you come out, the Eligor will ambush you. You can also change the difficulty to normal and set it back to merciful just before the encounter pops for the triple experience payout. Just have to be careful of HD's radar, because it's, you know, showing you information that's 2 seconds old. It's very delayed. Best place to see this in action is actually in the Mannequin Town and the Great Underpass of Ginza. You don't get encounters on dry land, like your radar is blue, but when you go in the water, it changes. On PS2, the color changes instantly. But on HD, you can, like, walk in and out, like, on the stairs, and you might not see your color change at all, or at, like, the wrong times. You could probably make it go out of phase on purpose. I should try that, actually. Maybe I have a reason to play HD casually another time. I still have never beat Chronic Lucifer. But how would I do that? I think I just need to raise up Raido for Pierce. Because grinding up to level 95, I'm not doing that. If I could go out of bounds to in the 5th Kalpa to go purchase Broker's Giri Makala at level 57, I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. I can, like, make a Titan with No, wait. Just make something with, like, all of the relevant skills on my Wukong. There you go, he left the white Keylaw behind. Just like he said. Eligor was a piece of dessert. I was looking through my monitor and not at what was happening again. But I will not make the react video any longer than it needs to be. Just pay more attention. Just don't go like, who's winning? I guess I should start talking about what lies ahead here. So we got Shikigami and Kodama and Willy. There's gonna be a fusion fiesta after reaching level 28. So we're gonna be able to clone Dante more than once. And yeah, just have more than one Dante on our team. Everyone who always asks me like, Shiner, can we have 3 Mothmans? Okay, fine, you can have 3 Mothmans. Maybe that's the category I have to dream up. That'll keep things sane, right? Okay. So by using the compendium, we'll just like smash demons together and the demons we make into other demons to make more demons. We are going to need 8 or 9 demons. I think 9 demons all together on our team, and we can recruit 10. We can employ 10 right now thanks to talking to Gozu Tenno for normally it would be 8, but yeah, we need to get up to 9. So Gozu Tenno actually has the most positive impact on the whole run in a manner of speaking. We're gonna give a... Oh, we can't even learn anti-force yet. Perfect. No, don't give me an item. Leave me alone. Okay, wait, MC's level 29. Really? And he couldn't learn anti-force. So he's become over-leveled. He actually overshot. Huh. Or was it 26? Barrett's gonna give 6,000. Yeah, he's just immediately going for the Eligor ambush. Oh, nice. Shoes cam. Beast Eye. Yeah, for gathering Incubus appeared. Hoodoo attack. Pass, pass, pass. Tornado? That'll give an extra turn. Weak to force. Woo! It's not that new, Jean Scalps. We've known about like pieces of this since like October. I was away at RPG Limit Break and not able to work on it at the same time when it would have been exciting. It was kind of implied like, well, maybe I should cook up a glitched route for this. I never did though, but Brotodile did something. Thankfully, Brotodile just discovered more glitches to make this real. I've been verifying Brotodile's runs all day. The first 2 are officially on the SRC leaderboard, but this third one, this is the actual fastest one. Here we go. Barrett is going to provide 6,000 experience. That'll be more than enough, I think. Raccoon to pass Tornado. You can do 2 tornadoes in a turn that way. Oh, we're going Ice Breath for the press turn. That's pretty good. Zio? No? Pass another Raccoon to here. We're splitting up whose MP is getting used. I think you just would have won if you did 2 tornadoes. We could have won this in 1 turn. Unless we're conserving MP for something else, but I guess we're not doing Table Girls. Oh, here we go. We're level 27. I thought it was 29 when it said 26. How am I this out of it? Wow, you can learn Anti-Force at 27, though. That is amusing. High Pixie is attempting to change a skill. I'd be okay with the skill changes, I think. Oh, my splits are far behind. There we go. So Barrett has been defeated for both of us. I'm on my way to challenge Kaiwan. Brotodile is not. Here we go. Yeah, we're going around the corner for the last Eligor. I finally found you. Let's finish this. This one summons Decent again. Or is it Disir? Which ear? Disir. Tornado! I still would have done like past Zeo attack in the middle. I don't know if the tornado is enough, that does make it worth. Oh, here we go. Rebarama on Merciful is now active. Changed to normal right now. It just became orange. Wow, this is the tripled encounter rate on Merciful, which is like about as what it's like on normal, honestly. Wait, you can't tornado these guys. You're gonna have to Ice Breath. Oh, wow. Okay, I kind of see why you're saving MP. You could just buy some Chakra Drops when you're buying Hifumi at a Great Underpass. There's also the one in Yoyogi Park that you keep picking up, so you can save it for this part. If more grinding must be done. I keep forgetting what gems are needed for an attract pipe, actually. I think it's like a garnet and a turquoise. You get the turquoise for sure from Fornius, but if you're on Merciful, then you're not getting any encounters anyway. I think like almost every demon drops garnets. It just seems like the most common gem. It's up there with a gate. If you fought the Nekomatas in Shibuya, they give like 60 experience each on Merciful. They give you 2 Aquamarines, and there's a negate and a mystical chest in Shibuya. So it's like right around the corner from the terminal too. So like if it's full o'clock anywhere where you're at a terminal, then just grab it. And that can get you a Quans at level 15, although I don't know how useful that is to you in terms of gathering demons. I'd probably do it if I ran this. I would just not want to mess with the difficulty in any recruiting if possible. But Pisasha joining is a big deal, and you can't just fuse it away. Okay, here we go. Starting with Shikigami and Pixie together to make Lilim with Tarukaja. Our fully leveled up Shikigami can pass Tarukaja. What is the most advanced Nocturne technology? It's this run. It's... Whew. Yeah, every demon... Yeah, there's, Miragi rocks are handed out often in like Stone Hunt situations too. Okay, Willie and Lilim makes Momonofu with Tarukaja. Then you can fuse Hypixie and Eros into Jack Frost, which is actually a downgrade fusion, but it's just, again, we just need an amount of names. Wait, he's buying back Shikigami? And Willie. Oh yeah, just refilling the team. Summoning Momonofu, Eros, Kodama? Oh, I think he's looking, he needs one more.
Welcome to the Cathedral of... Alright.
Okay, he bought back Pixie. Yeah, then he has enough. Okay, he just did the Shikigami and Willie tree of his notes here. If you get, yeah, you can Shikigami to be one of them as a source of Tarukaja. I say you don't even have to do that, though. You could just make Aramitama. In fact, Aramitama would just be a pretty good 4th demon. Because it's got null ailments, so it won't get panic voiced by Gary. Has resist magic, immune to instant kills. I don't think that is actually relevant anywhere, though. Yeah, you're not at like 25 when you're fighting Daisojo. Would be a great solution for Daisojo, though. Already had Kodama, so didn't need to make Jack Frost. Oh, yeah, that's why. Yeah, because you also got Kodama. I think... Oh, yeah, I see. Just putting your Hypixie and Eros together, buying them all back. Well, I'm thinking, like, could you do more useful stuff? You could make Apsaris, and Apsaris makes lots of good stuff. You can make Shisa. You can make Inugami. Like, Inugami would be an amazing investment. How do you make Datsui Ba again? I think you can use, like, Jack Frost and Kodama. And with Datsui Ba, you can make Couronne Zone. Or, what was I thinking? Or yeah, you can fuse Datsui Ba and Shikigami to make an Inugami with Tarukaja. And, all the people who speedrun this game know how good Mikami is. Mikami with Tarukaja, yeah, that would just go all the way. I don't think you'd need Recarm though, because like Demon Dying is kind of like run over. So anyway, we're in the optional Labyrinth of Amala. When we beat Matador, we came into contact with the lady in black of the labyrinth again. He was like, "Oh, good job. Please bring us that other candle, and we'll explain what's going on." So basically, this Labyrinth of Amala, you know, all the candles for their furnace got stolen. There's like 10 of them that were stolen by extraordinary powerful demons. We already beat Daisojo as well, so we're presumably here to drop off the candles and unlock kind of like a side story that unlocks the true demon ending. But we're just gonna drop off Matador's candle. We're not gonna go to the second Kalpa, the second layer, second stratum, whatever you shall call it. So they're called Kalpas though. There's a shady broker in each Kalpa who sells a specific demon if your main character is a high enough level. And now that we've reached level 28, we are here to buy the Pisaka of the Labyrinth. I'm pretty sure it's with a soft C, because I've seen the phonetics in Japanese. It is like Pisacha, or Pisaka. I think it is from Hindu mythology, according to the compendium of this game. But yeah, so we're gonna do a little glitch. We can get rid of our MC forever. Well, not really forever. If you get the demon skill Beckon Call, the earliest you can get it is from the level 33 Baphomet, which summons a random ally from your stock. The MC is still there. Not accessible on the interface, but you can randomly summon him back. So what you do is you use your mouse. We're going to return to stock demons that aren't actually summoned. Just press down and left click enough times with our mouse, and MC disappears when we back out of the menu. We can't get him back without Beckon Call now. We will not be able to fuse or recruit any demon higher than level 28. Unless we maybe got a lucky skill change from like Aquanza's anti-expel into Beckon Call. Oh, Pishacha. Thank you, Tenebra, again. So there we go. We got rid of the MC. The game won't let you summon more than 3 demons with the summon button and like party management. But by buying Pisacha from the Labyrinth Broker, Pisacha appeared in the empty slot in our active party. Now we have 4 demons out at once and no more MC. Whoever is at the top of the list is now our lost condition for getting the game over screen. Hayayaka, yeah, I often call her the pizza princess of the labyrinth. Has a nice comfy sleeping bag zipper up the middle. Like her boyfriend Atrioc from Shaggy's SMT5 speedrun. that was his name, right? Atrioc? Anyway. So yeah, we're walking around with Demi-Fiend, but he's not going to appear in a battle ever again. We're going to beat the game without him. And here we go. We need to make a second save here in front of this cutscene provider in the trunk there. We'll talk about that a bit later once it becomes relevant. Yeah, so you kind of have... We're going to beat the game with 3 Dantes. There's no point in... We could have a 4th Dante, but there's no point because of the press turn mechanics of this game. Like, 2 Dantes would be a bit of a problem because it's like... both Dantes go, now you have 2 press turns left. You can pass, and then your 4th person goes. You only have 1 press turn left to give to 2 Dantes. It's only 3 Dante actions per round, per turn. So, with 3 Dantes, though, we go Dante, 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 pass, and then the first Dante acts again. Oh, by the way, we went in the Cathedral of Shadows and made a menu appear while playing the game. Yeah, so Nocturne won't let you summon more than 3 demons, but we brute forced having 4. We're past 3. The game won't check, so we can summon more. When we close the menu, the lights don't come back on. We're still playing the game, though. When we open the menu, we're actually still playing the game. We can carefully use the Magatama menu to see what we're doing, and then go back to the party menu and dismiss a few demons. Not too many. If we go back down to 3, we'll be stuck at 3, and then we're screwed. We'll have to load. It's way too hard to try to get another party member slotted in that way. But yeah, we kind of fix our team, but the game is still open while the menu's open. If you go in the Cathedral of Shadows, it like fixes the transparency to make it like this, where we have the menu in front, but mostly transparent. Also, we got in a fight, but because the menu is still open, we just hit load game, and loaded the save we just made. Uh, actually, no, we loaded our first save from when we were in Hijiri's terminal. Like at the very beginning, level 1, SMC. So yeah, the Huapo was like, we were fighting the Huapo in Shibuya earlier. It's kind of a graphical bug here. Also, the game gets really weird. We actually just loaded our second save file from the Labyrinth of Amala, but not quite. We're actually still playing from the save file 1 we loaded. It just loaded our current party and, like, you know, progress. Yeah, see, here's our full team, still with 4 demons. Oops, the light shut off. Never mind, let's fix our party. There we go, we're back to 4 demons. That's okay. That's functional gameplay. Okay. Yeah, we loaded the config menu. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. So you made it. So, alright, Lucifer thinks, or the guy, or whatever, old blonde guy thinks we beat his tutorial. So we hit suspend. This game has a suspend save function. You know, where like you have to go, but you're not near a save point, so you just make like a one-time save like this. We just kind of use that to interrupt the cutscene. Boom. So the tutorial area is actually the bottom of the 5th Kalpa, where once you beat Metatron, you can unlock the hidden skill on the starting Magatama, Marogare, called Pierce. And now we're locked in for the true demon ending, where we fight the secret boss after the final boss. Also, physical attack, low damage. Okay, so we're gonna... Yes, we actually warped, though. Like, the tutorial area is not a separate area. They still use, like, the actual 5th Kalpa. Oh, and here's Momonofu standing off against Pixie, Huapo, and Pixie. Normal Nocturne gameplay. Yeah, we got Momonofu. You might do Takemi Nakata as your person who goes forth, your non-Dante party member. As long as they have Tarukaja, that's all that matters. They're about equally lame / good. I don't know. They're not amazing, but they're probably the best you can quickly settle for. I think making Oni would be great, but that's, you know, overkill. This Momonofu should turn into a Rahabaki with null physical, and that would be handy. I don't know. I think making Aramitama would be the way to go, because that like guarantees Tarukaja. I gotta think of a way to do this just off nothing but Kodama. Anyway, yeah, go to Labyrinth, dismiss Demi-Fiend, summon 3 demons, get Pisaka, save at Labyrinth entrance with Pisaka summoned in 4th slot. This is cutscene storage save. Warp to Shibuya, do transparent menu storage. I'll read out how to do that when I get a chance. Perform early 5th Kalpa, get True Demon Ending. Okay, that's what we're looking at. After True Demon Ending, warp from Hospital to Shibuya, save. Then do early 5th Kalpa again. Oh, this is different from the other runs so far. This is a faster way to get it done. Okay, cutscene storage to go out of bounds anywhere. Ooh, okay. We'll need that later. Auto memory storage, that's another thing. Alternate dismiss Demi-Fiend method. Oh, I might want to look at that when I have a chance. Terminal room out of bounds. Weird things with dummy is. Skip tricks, still wish we could find. Getting menu storage earlier than level 33 or 28. Technically, the earliest would be to get a skill change on Aquans, probably immediately after Matador. To, yeah, save at, like, the Underpass A terminal, and then win a fight with Aquans until Anti-Expel turns into Beck and Call. Then you could do it. Found in October 2022 by Cardefet. Menu storage glitch was found soon afterward in October 2022 by Brotodile. Most of the variations and applications in menu storage were discovered with more testing a few months later. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, exactly 4 demons summoned. Okay, quirks of dismissing Demi-Fiend. All of the Shady Broker demons. Rhydon, Dante, Black Frost, Uber Pixie. Yeah, it makes sense. All the stuff added in TDE, but all the stuff that was in Vanilla Nocturne doesn't go on your live party. That seems to make sense. Let's see. Okay, now we're getting in more fights. Bros, how's the trip going? No big deal. We got Oh yeah, when you load a menu at when you load a menu and press circle to back out, it loads the title screen for some reason. Just yeah. I guess that just thinks if you know, just does like return, just like go to the next highest abstraction. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we were in a battle in Shibuya. Was that I forget why. Brotodile said it's important to get in a battle. Oh, I think it's for this transparent menu storage, is how. I've been playing Persona 3 FES. It's hard F, man. My teammates are dummy. True? Oh, here we go. It's Preda and Morio, I think. Okay, do transparent menu storage. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, how to remove the pause menu's opacity. Perform menu storage in front of a door to the Cathedral of Shadows. Navigate to the pause menu in the config screen. Or navigate the pause menu to the config screen. Enter the Cathedral of Shadows. You need to navigate blindly, so walk forward straight ahead. Navigate to the Demon Compendium and view a demon's stats. The pause menu is now transparent. Try to navigate out of the Cathedral of Shadows without closing the pause menu. Yeah, the command menu that you open. The reason to enter the config before is because you need to hit B a couple times to escape the compendium so you don't easily close the pause menu. Right, the lag when loading config actually really helps with this. If you accidentally close the pause menu, it's not a huge deal. You can just stand in front of the cathedral door and try again from step 1. Fusing a demon or just viewing the result of a demon fusion also removes the pause menu's opacity. It's up to you if you think that's easier than going into the compendium. Here we're taking advantage of the fact that the demon view screen appears to use the same background layer graphic that the pause menu uses. When you exit the demon view screen, it removes that background layer, which also permanently removes it for the pause menu unless you unpause and repause again. Transparent menu storage can be very useful for some applications of menu storage, notably anything relating to navigating around the overworld while keeping the menu open. It's not generally necessary, though. Yeah, true. If you do load and suspend shenanigans right after activating menu storage, then there's no need for it to be transparent, and you can do battle things without transparent menu storage too, if going to a cathedral is too inconvenient. The battle menus and prompts like damage and effects are all layered above the pause menu. It's only the battle scene itself that will be blind to you. By the way, Metatron is hiding in that room, but we went through his room backwards, so he's not going to bug us. It's only if we like go through that door from the front, then we would have to challenge him. So here we go. We're doing early 5th Kalpa again. Where's the explanation for that again? Battle interruption to title screen. Activate transparent menu storage. Enter a battle. During a battle, go to the load save file screen, but instead of loading a save file, just back out. For some reason, the game will kick out to the title screen, but the menu storage is still activated, and all the battle graphics are still overlaid on the screen. If you load a save file from the title screen, you'll see all the models and graphics and the demons in your party, and the enemies' party are still present wherever you go in any room or in battle. In terms of practical use, this has the same effect as game over menu storage, and is also much quicker to do. You can enter a battle and repeat the interrupt the title screen and stack a bunch of party members and demon graphics on the screen. Yeah, this is more like the silly visual parts. Suspend anywhere, ladder suspending, Ifrit duping. Oh yeah, you can talk to the Cursed Hallway Ifrit multiple times and get more money, but I don't think we'll need to do that because we can just talk to Raido a bunch of times and get money that way. You can clone demons. Okay, yeah. Early 5th Kalpa. We need a save file at the beginning of the game in SMC. On a different save file, activate menu storage or transparent menu storage. Transparent menu storage will make this much easier. Slimes Preda are there. We're in Dante's room backwards, but he's like, oh, wait. Turns off the lights, and then turns on the lights on the other side. Yep. 5th Kalpa at 1:38. Let's see, looks like I'm between Daisojo and Hellbiker in my Merciful TDE PB at that point. Okay, early 5th Kalpa. Go into a battle, or perform game over storage. Or battle interruption to title screen. From title screen, roll menu storage. Reload your save file at the beginning of Shinjuku Medical Center. And navigate over that grapefruit juice tunnel. Oh, nice! That what I called it just sticks. Which is why the menu being transparent helps a lot. Well, you just have to go in a straight line and then on an angle and then straight ahead. I don't think you even need transparent menu storage, honestly. Well, wait, just for the getting True Demon ending. Doing the entire 5th Kalpa, yeah, no, you're going to need a transparent menu. Oh, wait, I missed. He let Dante join his team here, right? Oh yeah, these were the demons that were. Oh yeah, there was his side: Momonofu, Kodama, Shikigami, Pixie. Yeah, they have no collision and they just hover in the air, no animations, because there's nothing telling them to animate. Yeah, enter the room and suspend your game while Lucifer is talking. When you reload, you'll find you're at the bottom of the 5th Kalpa. The room at the end of the tutorial is the exact same room as the 5th Kalpa version. Yeah, here we go. Return to the entrance of the labyrinth. And this is going to open the hole from this side. We don't have to go through all the other Kalpas. We have gone up the 5th Kalpa in reverse. Got Dante on our team already. There could be a fun speedrun category where you, like, dismiss the MC but don't do any other glitches. Because, like, yeah, it's hard to maintain that. Because as soon as a demon dies, you're stuck at 3 again and you can't summon more. So Merciful is definitely the place to go for testing this out. But on hard, it's like pretty easy for like a random encounter enemies to go first and just kill someone. Especially all these like early game demons that I've just cobbled together. Oh, there's, yeah, there's the battle row versus the enemy row. They're just still part of memory somehow. They're fighting over the terminal room. Here we go. Save file number 4. Makes sense. Okay, so we've gone up. We already have Dante. That might be a problem, though. Oh, I see. We're going back to Shibuya. Yeah, we're going to do another battle. We're going to change the difficulty to normal, get a battle. Run away. Okay, here we go. Part with. Oh yeah, we have to make room. We need to start making room for the Dante squad. So we're just going to get rid of our 2 lowest level demons. Not really, otherwise we would have got rid of like Kodama and Shikigami. Okay, here we go, yeah. Suspend file. We're going to be writing to the suspend file, because as soon as we load it, it's gone. But we can suspend on top of it multiple times. Oh wait, this is important. Which save file got loaded? File 4 again. Okay. But Dante has already been taken from the 5th Kalpa. So what is the plan here? Hey, we could have got strength up to 15 and got a ton of money for doing this tunnel properly, by the way. Dante might be that kind of homie. Maybe in this run, Dia can really change into repel ice. Yeah, you can get a lot of money from this Kalpa tunnel, but you need 15 strength to destroy these big orange orbs, these big Dragon Balls. That's where the rich purple Maka is at. Actually, no, it's in some of the red ones in there, but there's another big one in this very last orange one there. Yeah, not enough strength, can't bust it. I admire the effort, though. Yeah, next split is called Dante Squad, because that's what our main party is going to be. Okay, here we go. We've summoned some extra demons. Next time we go in the menu, the lights are dark. But, okay, yeah, we're still playing the game. Wait, so we just hit suspend, but then didn't actually suspend. No, wait, this looks like a do-over here. Okay, we're back to 4 demons. There we go. Yeah, open the config menu so we can mess around in the real world. Okay, here we go. We're currently in the Dante cutscene. Oh yeah, we did the menu storage thing. Or, what is it? Battle, yeah, battle menu storage. So there we go. Yeah, we suspended while talking to Dante. The camera instructions have arrived, but in Shibuya. Okay, you're hired. Alright, let's talk business. Okay, suspend data has been created. Yeah, he already said you're hired. The coin flip is just to see how much Maka you pay, but in the game's code, Dante is already added to the team. And so now we have overwritten a state of Dante on our team, gaining another Dante, and that's been, like, written to our suspend save. I load warp file 2, which has never seen the Dante cutscene. Ah, that's right. The one we made at the beginning. It is very fortunate the Metatron room only activates if you enter from the normal side. You can walk right through when you're traveling the 5th Kalpa backwards. After you've gotten to the top, you can say no to Dante. Place your mantra or menorah of sovereignty in the room to legitimately unlock the fifth Kalpa. Proceed to duplicate Dante. Multiple Dantes if you like. Oh, there's a separate video for just full demonstration of fifth Kalpa. And there's a cutscene storage to go out of bounds anywhere that'll come up pretty soon. Yeah, battle interruption to title screen. Yeah, that's when you have like the menu storage going, then get into a battle. But then when you cancel like load from that menu, it like kicks out from battle to title screen. For some reason. Oh, here we go. We don't have Dante at all. On this party, we've loaded. Nope. We didn't actually want to load. Yeah, just wanted to kick the title screen. Hit continue. Shit's gonna get even worse. We're talking knee-deep in Dantes. Here we go. Here's our third Dante. He's hired too. Look at that. We have 3 Dantes. And create a suspend save with 3 Dantes. Yeah, theoretically we could have 4 Dantes, but there's no reason to have 4 because your demon in the 4th slot can just pass to Dante 1. We gotta give him, you know, nicknames. Featuring Trickster, Swordmaster, and Royal Guard! From Devil May Cry 3 series. It has become Devil May Cry 3. So yeah, remember, we want to not summon down to 3 demons. So, yeah, Brotodile summoned... Okay, here we go. We're making sure. Yeah, there we go. And Momonofu 4th. Yeah, so we can't just, like, dismiss, because once we go down to 3, we can't go more than 3. So we have to, like, add more demons. They don't fit on the UI. We can't see them. Then we start returning to stock the ones that were higher up, so that the demons 5 through 9 are now 1 through 4. It can be a little spooky to do that, because if you close the command menu with more than 4 demons summoned, the game behaves very funny. It seems that which demons are active are kind of written into, like, I don't know, what do you call it, like an array, a couple of registers, some section of RAM, and summoning more than 4 starts to write weird values on top of variables that the game's engine is supposed to be using. That's why we saw some weird, like, you know, DDS3 config help stuff going on. Fiends hate him! He went to Lucifer in 2 hours with 1 weird trick! And basically, you're Dante! Where are we at in the notes? Make your way up through 5th Kalpa. Accept Dante the first time. Go to Labyrinth entrance and save. Warp to Shibuya. Part with 2 demons to make space for 2 more Dantes. Suspend. Reload, save. Go down to 5th Kalpa. Load warp the earlier Labyrinth save from when you first got Pisacha in 4th slot. So that would be slot 2 in this video. And dupe the Dante scene to the suspended save you just made. Repeat again for a 3rd Dante. Summon 3 Dantes and Momonofu or Minakata, depending on what fusion pile you made at the start. Oh wait, we're doing it again. Oh, we're doing cutscene storage, that's right. So, collision is disabled during cutscenes. So by loading save 2, which was right in front of... Or save 3 or 4 would work as well, actually. You know, just talk to the people. My master's resting right now. But it's still a cutscene where collision's disabled. So we've gone back to Yoyogi Park by Shibuya at the beginning of the game. Okay, it took 2 tries. Boom. We just moved right through the trees. We're in Yoyogi Park East. We just skipped like 3/5 of the game. In 2 different sections. We skipped like 2/5 from the early mid-game and 1/5 from the late game. We're skipped like 3/5 total, I guess. So we didn't even finish Assembly of Nilo. Like, you know, apparently Hikawa's ruling the very lawful organization in Ginza. Here we go. We just activated the Yoyogi Park terminal because we'll need it later. We're going outside? I forget why. Oh yeah, the screen's gonna be wavy forever because of the Labyrinth of Amala cutscene we were watching. Okay. We do have to beat Giri Makala, but we also need to walk to Asakusa in order to activate the Asakusa terminal. We've never been there. So yeah, we didn't finish the Assembly of Nilo dungeon. There's like 2 more bosses down there, actually. After that, what happens? Like, Gozutenu blows up in a laser, and then you, maybe see Hellbiker, and go to Kabukicho Prison, where there's another little boss, and then you walk through a dark tunnel like this one. It's not actually this one, but it's a, it's a dark rock tunnel. To end up in Asakusa. We're currently way later in the game. Like you go to like a whole gigantic dungeon that's like a disc 1 boss, and then another little boss after that, and then things change in Asakusa, and a new tunnel opens up where you can finally go through this tunnel to Yogi Park East, which was locked behind a one-way door. But now we're going through Asakusa Tunnel backwards to go to Asakusa, and the debris in the tunnel that hasn't been cleared out yet is actually like only collision blocks like outwards. We can walk through it one way. In this route variation, I decide to unlock Marunouchi legit versus doing Kaiwan and stuff. Oh? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I see. You're gonna do all the Asakusa chores. Oh yeah, this is our first time in Asakusa Station, so there's a cutscene to introduce us. We've walked in through the entrance. Oh, the entrance is right behind us? Cool. Much less walking. Thank you, game. Yeah, there we go, Yushima Station. We're on the outside of South Asakusa, and whoa, it's really wiggly right now. Is this what Willie sees at full o'clock when speedrunners are trying to recruit him? Oh, if only we could use Asakusa A terminal there to warp to Big Asakusa, but we've never been there. We have to actually walk there. There's a revival bead on your terminal on the left. There's some really nice Magatama if you go to the collector's shop. But our MC is banished to the gacha realm forever. We can't do anything with the Magatama, really. Uh-oh, encounter radar's in the red. Yeah, here we go. One-way debris. See ya. I gotta try this run for myself to make sure it's legit. It's just I had to watch it first. That's technically my job. And again, welcome to Asakusa cutscene. We've appeared at the entrance instead of the alley we just walked from. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Hijiri's at the terminal. We did it! We found a terminal that's not being snooped on. This is apparently a plot point in Nocturne. Demi took the day off. Yeah, for real. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series? Bro, I heard you got a third game coming out. Kaneko is designing your demon form? Let's have one awesome hurrah, Nocturne, Dante. You're finally the star. You're now the main character of Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. By the meme magic of Keck. It's finally happened. Now we gotta leave Nakamise Dori. They spell it like properly in the PS2 version. Nakamise Dori. Like with the U to extend it. Okay. Leave Shibuya. Cutscene storage to clip to Yodogi East. Specifically go through the trees. It's in the notes. Touch the Yoyogi terminal. No need to save though. Leave and make your way backwards to Asakusa. Directions for going through the tunnel in reverse. Left track. Use Liftoma and Lightoma. And I don't think Estoma does anything in that tunnel actually, but yeah, you got a Labyrinth Pisacha to turn on the lights. That's nice. And Liftoma, so you don't get the like you don't have to cringe while walking through the red stuff. Go to corner of the floor. Ignore room you pass on the way. Yeah, it's got a Soma droplet in there. Could be a good healing item, perhaps. Climb ladder. Leave by going to your right. Touch Asakusa terminal. No need to save. See Sakahagi first. Then go all the way inward to Mifunashiro. There's a magic mirror on the way you could do. You could still do Puzzle Boy for a marathon incentive for literally no reason. Because there won't be a guy with Magatama to use them anymore. Yeah, that's Sakahagi. We, the first run, tossed out what was left of him. That one's already viewable on SRC if you, like, turn on the, view obsolete runs on the filter. Death Zero is back. Just in time, we have our 3 Dante squad. Yeah, Brotodile did a complete reroute here. I thought he did figure out how to go out of bounds on the Ginza plate of the Vortex World map. But I thought that would be the fastest. But the problem is you have to, like, legit open up Nihilo Secondary. Oh, that's what we're gonna see, I think. All with Pierce? No. No, the Dantes haven't leveled up yet. They're gonna get their first level from Giri Mikala. Like, they haven't been in a fight. They would actually have a tough time taking down Metatron, I think. Haven't got a Metatron resists everything but ice. Haven't got Stinger yet. or Sun's Oath would be really helpful. By the way, there's an attract pipe in that room if you really want one, but it's a bit late for that. We already have our Dante squad. Yeah, thinking about this again, like you can start all the wackiness as soon as you dismiss MC and buy the broker Pisacha. It's just that without being able to get MC back, you really have to commit to whatever team you have. So it doesn't get much better than having 2 or 3 Dantes, though, in terms of minimal effort. How are they going to take down Gary? Yeah, it's Whirlwind. Whirlwind till you win. I think Whirlwind's got a quicker animation. Actually, wait, I can use W-split to at least time how long Whirlwind is. Can you do it with Rido, though? Yep, you can. And Rido gives you the money every time, I guess, if you continue the cutscene long enough to... You have to go down and pick the option on the bottom, though. Whirlwind is stronger because it's Force. That is also true, actually. Yeah. Fire and Force do equal damage. Elect does a little less. Ice does the least, because Freeze is a much more powerful status effect. Picture's worth 1,000 words, so why didn't I just show you? Wait, Hikawa, that guy I never stopped? He's gotten even more powerful? He controls this obelisk that's sucking in all the Magatsuhi from the Vortex world? Wait, what's Magatsuhi? Nobody explained it to me yet. But actually, though, Hikawa does explain it in his, his like Bond villain speech before you fight Osei at the bottom of the Assembly of Nihilo, but we didn't. Also, when you finish Assembly of Nihilo, like, it's sealed forever. Like, the terminal goes away. You can't warp back there anymore. You can't go recruit Copa. You will have to make Copa. Or Fornius. I wonder if you can find those demons in, like, the secondary tunnel that's supposed to get opened later. Well, it's been opened now. We did our Asakusa cutscene triggers. We did our chores. We did our homework, Mom. Okay, we're finally back to Yoyogi Park East to continue the plot as we know it, apparently. Wait. Okay, these are like unconnected points in the game. It's supposed to be, like, yeah, the cutscene we just saw with Hijiri, like, we never saw the building. It's on, trust me, it's on the Ginza world map, like outside of Ginza. That door's open now. We can go through a long tunnel and end up at Obelisk. Sorry, this finger's Obelisk. Really long dungeon with a Disc 1 boss, I would call it. Then you fight Spectre 2, a shorter mini-boss dungeon encounter place. And then you would be at this point of the game. We didn't do a bunch of this stuff in the middle that would actually take a long time, even on Merciful, just because it's a lot of walking. It's a lot of walking. We're kind of on like a Dragon Quest level of mobility here, but no boat, no airship, no bird, no turbo burbo. Okay, we're gonna have to go through the fairies maze. The fairies have gone crazy. Our teachers heard about this holy object of great importance, the Yahiro no Himorogi. All the demons are fighting over it. It has a ton of Magatsuhi in it. What's Magatsuhi? Don't worry about it. But it's plot MacGuffin. We're gonna... There's a powerful guy fighting over it. Our teacher can't get it, so she's asked us to help to go get it with our power instead. So this is actually a teleport maze. If you go the wrong way, then pixies will jump down from the overhead walkway and warp you backwards. Usually backwards. Oh boy. Everyone here has resist physical. And this is Merciful, so we can just retreat. And it's 100% success rate, even at full o'clock. Usually it's supposed to be harder to run away at full o'clock. I don't think I've ever failed to get away on Merciful difficulty. Admittedly, I haven't played Merciful very much. I would rather play on hard mode casually, and the Merciful speedruns are just kind of one and done level usually. They're usually pretty easy. This one though has some finesse to it with all the wacky glitches you're doing where you're actually playing Nocturne and manipulating a menu at the same time. Your mouse can help with the menu part, I guess, but the mouse also affects the camera in normal gameplay, so that will throw off what you think will happen when you're pressing W or forward on your controller. You can do both, actually. You can play mouse, keyboard, and controller. Like, either can affect You can like take over and switch from one to the other instantly. I've done it before when my PS3 controller on its very long cord becomes haunted. Some rando with blue hair and ice skates is hogging all the Magatsu. Oh yeah, they are in the same game, just not this one. This has got to be like one of the... Man, this guy's guest starred in 3 different games already. And yet, he's a silent protagonist, so they didn't give him much personality. Probably feels like a big icon with no personality for me. Oh, there's some medicines and life stones in these cubes. That could be some handy healing items for the end. So yeah, our Dantes have resist magic, resist physical. They have null, expel, death, and ailments. And they have a passive skill called Never Yield, which is identical to Endure, where if they would die, they just go to 1 HP, and that can happen once per battle. Technically, you can dismiss a demon and summon them back to recharge their Endure, but we can't do that because then we'll go down to too few demons, we'll be stuck at 3 forever, and that will remove all of our bizarre glitching powers that allows us to summon more than 3 demons to 4 and beyond, and thus cause strange game behavior. You really do not want to get into a fight while you have more than 4 demons summoned, by the way. It'll probably make the game crash or become inoperable, basically. We keep saying soft locking, but I would just call it become inoperable. 4 games, actually. Oh, he was in the MMO that got canceled. He was in SMT Imagine. Oh, I think he's in the gacha game, right? SMT DX2 Liberation? Is that what it's called? Alright, here we go. Our first real boss fight with our new team. It's gonna be Giri Makala. The problem here is, again, Momonofu is weak to ailments, so if Gary does Panic Voice and Momonofu panics, even on Merciful, I mean, it's less likely, you might just dodge it, it will be less likely to activate, it'll be more likely to recover from it from turn to turn, or like not lose his action, but there's a chance Momonofu could get scared and withdraw from the battle, and that would kill the run. Or at least force us to load far back. Oh, so 5. I stand corrected. Haha. Smartphone borders, by the way. Well, this actually looks kind of nice with the little black border that Brotodile has provided. I love this little Mothman looking at the time. Where are we at? Okay, my Merciful TDE PB has not even killed Big Mizuchi yet, because I'm busy venturing into the Kalpas to buy Pisacha and then fusing a pile of guys, fusing like Matador and Aramitama and Aquans and Kelpie. Those are my 4 main demons. And Aquans doesn't fight. Aquans is just there for a stoma and future fusion material. The endgame party is Red Rider first, Dante second, Titania third, MC fourth, for actually doing damage to Lucifer. But how this is going to go ends up being much faster. Yeah, this guy does not like being debuffed. He'll always use Dekunda and a random Kaja, but it's merciful, we just dodge. Momonofu's got resist physical, so he probably won't die. I think Provoke makes you take double damage. I don't know if this is worth it. It may really just be better to do 4 whirlwinds every turn. It's like 2 of these, that adds up to like 1300 damage. I think this guy is 3000 HP. He's got Repel Physical, though. We have to use our magic. Yeah, it lowers defense by 2 levels. So I think at like -4 defense stacks, you're taking double damage from things. I think that's how it works. Anyway, this guy appears as follow-up, the Summoner. But every time I've seen Brotodile go for this, he gets a crit on Rebellion, and it's an instant kill. Oh, he's just going attack, pass, attack. Yeah, sounds like better. If Rebellion doesn't crit, you're gonna have to sit through a little more animation anyway. Oh, Pisacha with Watchful. Gets 50% experience. Let's get rid of Watchful so we don't get interrupted by this thing again. Gary didn't Dekunda that last turn. That's a thing that can happen with Provoke. Huh. Is that real? Actually, I want to scroll back and see it again. Okay, wait, pass? Oh, right, for the other one. Okay, Beast Eye. Dekunda. Wait, this is the first one. Yeah, he attacks that one. Right, he didn't die on this turn, right? Let's see. Oh, he just goes straight for Panic Voice. Huh. I guess there's a chance it sticks. Yeah, he's already doing full power whirlwinds. Down in 2 more. Okay. Well, just for that small hope that it sticks then. Okay, wait, let's pay attention here. Because, okay, this Dante gained Vitality. If one of them gains Agility, that one will start going first. And will, like, make your turn order not look like 1, 2, 3, 4. It could look like 2, 1, 3, 4 instead, or something. Or a 1, or 2, 3, 1, 4. That could happen. Okay. Oh, that one did gain Agility! So the one who's going third is going first now. Alright, let me know if we learned some amusing stuff. Yeah, just give up Kamikaze. We can't get rid of him. He's gonna lose Brutal Slash, but that'll be a little less menuing to worry about later. Oh, Mabufula could do something versus Albion, actually. Wait, we're not fighting Albion anymore. A team with 3 Dantes is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. There we go, Gary split. I take down Gary at 334, 44.8. So like 334, 45. So if you want to compare to that, this Glitch Drought is an hour and a half ahead. I haven't done as much progress. Like, you know, he didn't even kill Hellbiker, but he already is a true demon. He doesn't even have to kill the fiends. Okay, one other thing to do in the middle here. We do actually need to reach the diet building where we can actually get the Yahiro no Himorogi back from our teacher. We just gave it to her, we're like, wait, that's a mistake, I need that back. But we have to do some plot stuff to fix it. Oh, we haven't even done it yet. Here we go. Oh no, we're about to give her the Yahiro no Himorogi. No, don't do it! Don't do it! I'm watching a Roman chariot crash in slow motion. That's not the next chord. Whoa. Oh, I think I got a clip of the Aradio wiggle with 60 FPS mod. It looks awesome. I don't know what they did. Like, there's no way the animators actually did that and then just accepted it getting rendered down to 30. I wonder if the mod is actually just like interpolation. Don't know. Hey, Copa has appeared. I always forget about that scene. How is it forgettable? I don't think so. It's a game like asking me like what my capital R reason is gonna be, what my new world I wish to create will be based on. And Aradia challenges me like, do you want it to be freedom? Can you handle that? Can you handle being the scapegoat for why was I given freedom?
Not like it makes.
Okay, well, yeah, 208, I still haven't killed Big Mizuchi yet. We're waiting. What's our notes at? How to get through Pyrojack's maze, Titania's maze, High Pixie's 8-way maze. 5 rows of 3 doors. Middle, 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 left, left. Yeah, that was the way through. You can also go right, right, left, left, if you can handle the Pixie cutscene. Provoke, provoke, whirlwind, whirlwind, repeat. He'll probably dick you into every turn, but it's possible he won't. Pray he doesn't kill or panic 4th demon. See, this is why I want to do Aramitama as the 4th. Starts with Tarukaja and has null ailments. And is level 25, so that's great starting HP. Then you don't even have to worry about getting Shikigami. You could just recruit Kodama and set up everything you need. Can you handle giving me the mini pyramid thing that you will only want back later? Yeah, it just looks super intimidating, like, hey, I need that back, and she's like, you sure you want it back? That's actually what Nocturne is about. Can you stand up to your teacher? Can I have that back? Alright. Yeah. What does she say again? Can you suffer the humiliation, the torment? Are you afraid? Are you afraid of the humiliation, the torment? Yes. Do you wish to bear the cursed name of freedom for all eternity? No. Go! See if you can really do it. Hey, it's Chiaki. We just saw her at Club Inferno, like an hour and a half ago. Wow, she's not holding up too good. How come the camera's on this side of her? How come she isn't like holding her heart with her right hand, like fallen heroines often do? Why are you holding your heart with your right hand, Chiaki? She should have used Troffery with those jutes. They got 25 MP, they can do it once. I need to make sure none of the leaders got murdered while I was getting this. So could you hold this for me? I need to make sure none of the leaders got murdered while I was getting this. Could you hold this for me? But yeah, that's the actual interpretation. Is like, it's like, hey, I have to go to the Amala Temple, but there's these really obnoxious bosses I need Tetrakarn for, and they might kill me. So can you just hold this for a bit? I'm gonna need it later. I'm gonna skip the Amala Temple bosses and then go out of bounds in the Diet Building and come get it right back. Just please hold it for like 1 hour. 1 hour, that's all I need. And then we'll see how that goes. Can you bear the humiliations and walk of shame of walking 200 miles to get back an item you are about to give to me right now? Is this Oscar Langley from Super Robot Wars telling me I'm pathetic in a GBA game where I can barely see what's happening unless I play outside in bright sunlight? Oh. That's why I like Final Fantasy Legends so much. It's because I played it outside and like on vacation, in like nice summery weather. Today was, actually not that nice. If I was gonna go for a boat adventure in my inflatable rowboat, this was a good day to skip. Except I still have so much delicious jambalaya to eat. So I think I'm gonna do a Nocturne run tomorrow. I think I need to do like one more real hard TDE run. I'm not saying this is the future, but wouldn't it... I kind of want to like sort that away. I know I can get a way better hard TDE run. I had to fight Red and Black Rider twice in that PB. And my Dante split was so bad. I took like... Dante trolled me and I had to fight him like 3 or 4 times. And I barely missed New O'Clock as well the first time around. Like, oh, I could save like 25 minutes in the early game. And only fight Red Rider and Black Rider once, now that I'm better for that. I could save like half an hour. I could get a low 12. I could get 3rd place. I want 3rd place. And if I get sub 12 somehow, that would be even better. Day got the time that Mizushima got with Monkey Route on PS2. But on PS3 with SSD diff, maybe. But we know sub 12 is possible on PS2. I would feel amazed if I could do it. I think I can. Evil, because she's souped up on drugs. Oh, it's Xenogears Ellie, because... Oh, I see. Souped up Ellie. Top 10 juiced up players. Top 10 juiced up coaches. Alright, we have Arahabaki now. I feel like Aramitama is just the GOAT. I will cook up a fusion tree that always makes Aramitama using only one SMC demon. For sure it has to be possible. Because if you can... Pixie and Shikigami makes Lilim, and if you can get Earthus, you can rank up Lilith. Wait, well, with either Eros or Earthus. I don't know what ranks up Knights, actually. Let me check while Hijiri gives us the lore update here. Okay. Tell me what happens if I fuse Knight Lilim with element Earthus. Fusion not possible. Okay. Earthus ranks down. Eros ranks up to Fomor. How about Aquans? Not possible. Flamus? Not possible. Okay, so Eros, the only option that ranks up. But you already have Eros, because you combine 2 fairies to make Eros. And then once you have 2 knights, you can make an Earthus, and then you can rank up all your fairies. And I think once you have knights... Yeah, I already know about this from Merciful TDE. When you have 2 different knights... No, wait. I think you fuse your knights and your fairies to make snakes. And with 2 snakes, you can make Aquans. And you already have Earthus, as I've established. Wait, well... No, I've assumed Earthus. No, wait, you can make Earthus! You can already make Earthus with 2 knights! So, yeah. So just Shikigami works. Just Kodama, I'll have to figure out. Because you can make Apsaras. And you can make Shisa. You can... Oh! Wait, we have a new copy pasta from Death Zero. Did we see... Oh, here we go. We got the Fortnite dancing Mothman. Hi, Shiner and chat. This is Apol. Who is your favorite Xenogears character? I like Ellie. She constantly uses drugs only to fit in with all her friends. Her parents don't really like her, and I don't like her parents either. Maybe one day her dreamy white knight boyfriend, Faye, will take her away from her life of drugs and onto a path of Satanism and slaying God. How's about use? I'm doing great, Death0216. I'm doing so great. I'm playing a sacrilegious game now, and actually, no, I'm verifying someone else's speedrun of an here's our Speedy Dante. Speedy Dantales. Speedy Dantalion in position 3, going first. Oh, we're not even provoking this time. This guy's supposed to say, I just kill you! That's all I do! On turn 1. But 2 of these will do it. It used to be 2 provokes, and 1 of those. That feels faster. But I guess we just had auto memory on. We're not going to fight riders, so we don't need Stone Gaze. Moving on. I still haven't killed Big Mizuchi in my PB. I killed Spectre 3 at 355. I stumbled on the Consently. Pretty close. There was a Xenogears speedrun on a really, really long-a-thon that had like a 20-hour estimate or something, but they caused a softlock somewhere past halfway and the run got canned. That's what I heard happened. How unfortunate. I don't know anything about Xenogears except... Why does God need a spaceship anyway? That's all I know about Xenogears, just that one sentence. But yeah, the run was kind of funny. It started out by like going in the debug menu and getting maxed out ether stats on the first 2 characters or something. Just getting a lot of like you know, files to raise that. Okay, here we go. We're setting up more glitches, by the way. We're finally... Sounds like a classic really, really long-a-thon moment. True! Okay, we gotta do cutscene storage here. We gotta get off this slope in Sanno. Okay, we summoned too many demons. Carefully open the menu. Summoned a fair amount. We're gonna load file 4, which is in the Labyrinth of Amala. Wait, what? We didn't load it? Oh, I see. We loaded our... Oh, right. You need to load warp a file that has never been to this plate of the Vortex world, like beating Spectre 3 and seeing the Sando inward plate of the Vortex world. Otherwise, when you try to load warp in there, it's like all dark and doesn't work. We don't really know why, but it's like the first version, or like just being there, I don't know why. So let's see. Yeah, we're looking at a cutscene, so we can remove collision again. So yeah, back out, title screen appears. Cutscene is still happening though. Get ready to load the suspend save.
What seems to be the matter?
What seems to be the matter? There we go, we're out of the sludge. My master is resting right now. I want you to know that suspend data has been created, you. I love like the double text boxes there. Unless they're maybe doing 100%. I think it was either 100% or some sort of restriction. I don't know the game well enough for what it was. Oh, this is our wrong team here. We only have one Dante. Oh, because we loaded. Yeah, that's File 4's team. Here we go. Now we loaded File 5. We got our triple Dante squad again. There we go. We didn't do any Amala Temple bosses. We did not go through the very long and confusing Yurakucho tunnel. We're just in the diet building now. It's the AC is not working right now. It's like really sweltering summer weather in here. We got the cutscene storage wiggles again. Oh, speaking of out of bounds, it turns out the diet building is very well constructed. It's really up to code. The floor plans extend like really far out to the outside. Usually, if you, yeah, it's from the Labyrinth of Amala. No, it's not it's not Kabushio Prison. We're never going there. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're setting up cutscene storage again. So summon too many demons, and then fix it. Go back to 4. Except we are also playing the game at the same time. We're gonna look at the peephole for the cutscene we've already watched, and the lady in black is like, "What's the matter? My master is resting right now." So yeah, back out. That creates the title screen. Get ready to resume our suspend save we made, humping our chest up against the wall of the diet building. So we can walk forward a little bit. Not too much, because collision is turned off, so we sink through the floor as well. Just enough to go past the wall to be out of bounds. Alright, make another suspend save. And we got rid of the menu storage. Good, good. Yep, load our suspend save. Boom, we're out of bounds. What the? Instant encounter from the suspend? That was so spooky. On Merciful too? Sheesh. Okay, here we go. We're walking around the outside of the diet building to the south. Yep, we're through the courtyard. Boom, there's the Soma droplet, and here's the elevator to the actual cube of parliament, where Hikawa and his Japanese parliamenticians meet. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We canceled that elevator cutscene this time. Brotodile's getting better as we're watching. Wait, what the? Something about this texture seems wrong or boring? Well, it just hasn't opened up yet. Wait, it's our teacher! It's our cube! Give us the pyramid back! Give us the Yairo no Himorogi back! We need that! We need that to stick that back in Amala Temple and finish the game, dang it! No, what are you doing? You're getting owned in a debate! What do you mean? Like, you've been running away? I've been chasing after you! No kidding! Well, Aradia, you're on trial now! Give me my stupid pyramid! What the heck? It's so bright! Why is HD like this? Oh yeah, English Hikawa grunts to push off the lid. I actually like that. Makes the lid look heavier. It kind of looks like it's like heavy to start, but then it's like actually really light once it's misaligned. That's kind of how the animation looks to me.
No, I...
Needed more like elbow bend, you know, like the. She beelined it straight here. No, we took the most direct route to get our prize back. Okay, for context, this is after Mithra. Right, I already beat Metatron, then I start doing the diet building and feeding their boss's experience to Dante. So after I beat Mithra, I'm doing this cutscene. 3 hours and 5 minutes later, in my Merciful TDE PB. Like, look at all this stuff we skipped. So yeah, after Giri Mikala, I fight a fiend, then Spectre 3, who... Wait, we didn't even do that. Oh wait, no, we had to. Yeah, so we had the Chiaki cutscene, able to fight Spectre 3. Then Skadi, Albion, and Ashiel are the 3 bosses of the Amala Temple. Then we have to do a whole side plot, like the angels show up and like, we can invade Mifunashiro and take their Magatsuki next. And then we have to fight the Seraphs for Fudomimi. And then we have to go through Trumpeter at the start of the big tunnel to go to the diet building. But wait, I don't even go there. I do all the Labyrinth of Amala side content in order from there. Because Trumpeter is the last fiend. So then I can take all the candles, go into the front of the labyrinth, through back to the bottom, like the entrance to the 3rd layer, where I had to make the riders appear in the Vortex world, then took them all out on the way while doing the main plot. And then I get to do, you know, fight Dante again, and Beelzebub, and Metatron. Then I go through the tunnel and back to the diet building and beat these 3 bosses, and there, I finally get the pyramid back! I can put it in the courtyard in Amala Temple. Well, not quite. I still have to make the middle temple descend by beating the 3 bosses. we're gonna see if Brotodile really cashed out on what he was talking about. Apparently you can do menu storage, and you like walk forward into the tripwire for these Amala Temple bosses, but then you can run away from them, and then you're in the same room, and as long as you don't walk forward... Wait, does it make the Magatsuhi flow, though? No, I think we talked about this. Okay. Let me see the notes. Do we have a plan for Albion? Okay, Spectre 3, twosome. Apparently that's the strat, even though it's a long animation. Okay, enter. Save at Amala Temple Terminal. Leave back to world map. Load warp your most recent Labyrinth of Amala save file. Cutscene storage to clip out. Load warp Amala Temple save before you enter Diet Building. Cutscene storage in Diet Building entrance room to the elevator side. Yeah, you can go around either of the big courtyard up there. Yeah, Yuko can clip out of bounds better than us. I mean, Aradia makes her disappear in like the first canon cutscene you see her. She can teleport. That's gotta be Aradia's powers. Okay, Amala Temple proper. No need to save. Estoma outside if you're close to getting an encounter. We're just using it at new o'clock. That'll last until the next new o'clock. Well timed. Can't turn the lights on in Black Temple or you can't solve the puzzles. True. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now that our Dante learned to retreat, we can cause some weird stuff to happen. Okay, we're doing Black Temple first. The order on when you do them doesn't really matter, especially in the context of a merciful run. In the other difficulties, you need Tetrakarn, which is annoying. Something to consider for your fusion route, something that has to be kept in mind. Hard would probably skip Amala Temple bosses, but I fight them because they aren't long and merciful. You need to backtrack to a small terminal if you escape. And I want Sun's Oath before Kagutsuchi. True. Brotodile with the insight on his own run. Yeah, Sun's Oath, that passive for Dante that grants 50% more damage. And a piercing effect, but we're not going to actually fight Lucifer, so we don't need that. I think you could just beat Kagutsuchi without Sun's Oath. Well, I don't know how many healing items you'd need is the thing. Right. Right, skipping Asha would be good, because, like, the S-terminal is right behind you. Scotty, I would have to see how easy it is to get back to the C-terminal. And Albion... I don't know, I'd have to see how easy it is to get back to, like, the D-terminal. Or just, like, wherever the exit is. Oh, nice crit Rebellion. Attack from Arahabaki with that bonus press turn. It's probably possible, just slower. On hard, I feel like you'd have to take more fights, and you might just get it that way. Like, I can't change my difficulty, or it becomes a run of that difficulty. And I just think, like, the random encounters will be truly frightening for a hard mode run. You can't do a route this aggressive on hard. Well, not just because, like, you level up slower, but, like, even for this phase of it. Here we go. Stinger will be very good. Wait, will it? It's a faster animation. It's about as strong as Rebellion. It's just a lot less likely to crit. But the much faster animation sure is nice. I thought you might get rid of Intimidate, but that'll make your move list longer, right? I need Stinger for Scotty. Oh, right. Yeah, that's coming up. Scotty has Absorbed Physical, but now we have an Almighty attack. So... yeah, I guess if you're gonna skip them, it's like all or nothing. It seems to be technically easier to actually fight these bosses rather than escape from them. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, you'll have to teach me how to bring back the MC without beck and call, I think. Because maybe we could like load warp an earlier party where the MC is active, but then you'll lose your Dante squad in the process. Like just being able to like zip around and unlock other areas sounds great. But let's see. Beating Spectre 3 actually sounds achievable with basically anything. Because you could just like turtle up and let them all blow up for the worst case Ontario, and you get 20,000 experience for that. So even without MC, that would be a nice chunk of experience for, say, Incubus to learn Life Drain. Well, wait, why am I thinking about that? That sounds like casual strats. We're not actually gonna fight stuff. If you load a save file while menu storage is up, you load all the contents of the save file but keep your location. So just load warp a level 28 Demi-Fiend save file back after you clip to Yo-Yogi. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I could take a snapshot of my team from before I buy Labyrinth Pisacha, and now I have my Muscle Wizard MC with Tornado and Force Boost and a good magic stat and decent Vit. And Warcry, Fog Breath, Taunt. I could learn, if I keep going, I could learn Void Elect and stuff. Wait, never mind. That's less important. I can learn Pierce and switch to using Chaos Blade. We figured out we can go out of bounds to get Murakumo without fighting Ongyoki. Learn Void Mind too. Yeah, like learn a bunch of Void status passives. I think we could make we still need life gain from Kamarogi. Well, we can afford that with multiple Raido bucks. Here we go. We're gonna fight Albion. He's like Culex. He's got these elemental crystals that help him. If you kill the main guy, the crystals will revive him. And if you kill all 4 of his minions, he revives all 4. Okay, looks like we're doing twosome time. These Zoas have about 1300 HP. Rahabaki's gonna attack Albion. We don't even need no focus. We could turn on auto destroy. Oh, that's so lucky! Hitting the repel ice off of Rahabaki instantly end their turn. Nice Kaishin from Dante. Rebellion would have been a longer animation. Rahabaki has leveled up twice. Hey, Drain Attack is kind of funny. You should learn Drain Attack over Seduce. Uh-oh. I gotta take a bio break, but we're not gonna miss much but cutscenes. Or, no, we're just gonna miss walking to Scotty, and I already know what that looks like. Chat, let me know if he cheats. the heck? I missed Scotty. We have to rewind. Looks like about here. Yeah. Uh-oh. I hit something on my W split. I sure did. Where were we? We're 233 in. Oh look, I just killed White Rider because I arrived in Asakusa. And here's my Scotty split. 4 hours in. This run is shorter than 4 hours, remember? It's 3:14:26. So yeah, I think it's 2 provokes and 2 stingers. Works pretty good. Okay, Albion. Provoke, provoke, twosome time. Attack Albion with whoever your 4th demon is. And then twosome attack. Yep. Directions through Red Temple. Forward and loop right to the light. Straight, right, right, straight, right, right. Clear evil. Right times 3. Left, right, straight into Red Beat. Scotty, provoke, provoke, stinger, stinger, repeat. Watch for Dekunda. She always uses Dekunda. She's scripted to do that after taking 2,000 damage. And should use Dekaja, except you haven't got any buffs, so... She uses Rakukaja, which is sometimes her follow-up to Earthquake. Scotty kind of a weak boss, because she has Absorb Physical, so... Lower HP, and likes to buff herself too, so... That fight was the hardest one, I think, other than Beelzebub, of my... I did a playthrough where I just dismissed MC at level 28, and couldn't do anything to get him back. Diminished Triad. Oh, I love this. We did it. We've finally brought down the Central Temple. So we can chat up Isamu, who has kidnapped Hijiri, and is going to sacrifice him for the sake of his avatar of Musubi. What's Musubi, though? We never found out. We skipped that part of the story. So... Oh, we're pressing... Okay, yeah. Pressing L3 and R3, I think, to cause camera shenanigans. I think we're gonna get another cutscene tripwire as we approach, right? Oh, nope. Do we have to watch this first? Hold on. Yeah, spam Musubi. I had one. It's amazing. Hang on, Brotodile. I'm thinking of something. What if instead of just blundering into the Central Temple as fast as possible, we hang a left and walk over that tripwire where Kagetsuchi is like, the time has come. If it is your will, stick the thingy in there. Does that, like, overwrite this plot trigger? Oh, wait, you have either option here. You could force Musubi ending by doing this cutscene. Right? Because if you're like, what are you doing? Wait, did he pick the top option or the bottom option? Keep watching and your question may be answered. No, usually you did it the other way around in the last run. Like, we watched this cutscene, and then the angels were like, oh, good. But then we went back in to the Central Temple, and then on the way out, Kagetsuchi's cutscene was there. But I'm wondering, like, does watching Kagetsuchi's cutscene prep having the... Yahiro no Himorogi. I thought that was like an actual trigger to set up the next thing. Oh, by the way, this one. But yeah, we don't actually earn anything from this cutscene. This is just like Noah's introduction, And then the Divine's tripwire is there to then set up Asakusa and Mifunashiro for the next thing. But I do wonder, like, what if we just walk into Kagetsuchi's tripwire first? The time has come, and so have I. Then, what happens if you go up to the Central Temple? Do you get the Noah cutscene, or does it just skip all that, and then you get this cutscene, which is the longest cutscene in the game? I should have just held on longer and gone here. Oh, okay. I could play the rest of the Fiend Battle music, I guess. Possible? The Kagetsuchi cutscene isn't needed to play the Yahiro cutscene, so I think they're unrelated. Why are my Nocturne covers so accurate? I'm just really good at that one. Hang on. Get this BPMA cam again. That's an easy one. Yeah, the tripwire's way over here. Wait, did you get to learn Stinger before Albion? Could you do, like, because going to an S terminal after to just go back to this big terminal, then walk out front through Kagetsuchi's tripwire, then you just go to the Central Temple for the first time. That could be the fastest. So yeah, I guess you could go Albion, Skadi, Ashiel. And then instead of teleporting to the entrance of Black Temple, you go behind you into the S terminal and then back to the big terminal. What the? Yep, that's gonna prompt a stoma. Level 28 MC might be able to keep away. Level 19 Pyrojack should be able to. I think 6 or 7 level difference usually does it. Watch both Amala Temple cutscenes. Warp to Ginza, Estoma. Walk over to Marunouchi entrance. Straight to elevator. Left straight at the bottom of elevator to door to proceed. These notes are fairly accurate. The glossary of how to do all the glitches is a separate file. Actually, I should just post the links in chat here. So that's the route, and this is the glitch glossary. There we go. Should have said like route in the first post. Okay, so this is a different route from Brotodile's previous runs, where he would finish Nilo, like fight the Kaiwans and fight Osei, even though like walking down the drill all the way to... Well, he doesn't fight Osei. He goes to Osei's room and then uses the cutscene storage to go out of bounds and like jump across to the bridge of True Core Floor, and then goes like east-west. And then he's in Nilo Secondary, going up the Dark Tunnel to... Well, we'll see it. We'll see it here. This is the way you're supposed to go, but this is way back in like the obelisk part of the game. So yeah, you gotta go straight and then zag to your left a little bit. Hang a left. Door should be up ahead pretty soon. Oh, what the? An encounter on Merciful? While I was away, I was like thinking really hard about like what team would I actually want to do on hard. Would I want to like clone Dante? Pick up Dante early? Even just like picking up the one Dante early could be really good. And then once I like play more of the game and get to level 33, I can do Baphomet and like part with irrelevant people to bring back MC after I like need to go out of bounds again. It assumes you get to level 28 right after Bareth. You should theoretically save a minute or two, but it assumes you get to 28 right after Bareth. Oh, I see. Yeah, because like getting Kaiwan for an extra 3,600 sure would help. Would you say you actually do it reactively then? Like if you didn't get the right thing in recruiting in the first area in SMC, would you just like flex to to the other route? Like either finish Nihilo, go out of bounds to get to Nihilo secondary, or this do cutscenes in Asakusa to open the front door of Nihilo secondary and just like actually walk all the way to Chiyoda. Oh, stupid sigil. So hard to walk the right way on it. Oh, full o'clock. Is it hard to get away at full o'clock? Oh, Repel Ice comes in clutch again! Oh, that's so good! Super behind on XP after Bareth. You could go the other way. I see. I'm still of the opinion that all you need to recruit is Kodama. I think there could be like every one demon flowchart. Kawan's floor takes so long. Yeah, it sure does. It's just a matter of like, I want Ribarama! But what if you get a Garnet? Then you could pick up an Attract Pipe. Or when do you actually hit level 20? You hit level 20 like from Dante 1, I think. So you could probably fuse Fornius right there. And then you have access to Ribarama. Wait, who are these three? What the heck? There's a boss at the bottom of Tower of Kagasuchi? Well, that's kind of cool, I guess. This is the... the Moire sisters. Oh, no way, dude. My pride is crushed. He's gonna beat the Moire sisters before I do, but he's also at the end of the game. These glitches are so good. This animation is so long, though. The sisters have 2,000 HP. If you had Sun's Oath, Clotho and Lachesis would have already died. Atropos has more HP, though. Oh, she would have got an extra turn, but Dante the second dodged. Okay, so the other two are toast now. And we're just gonna use Stinger. No, just attack, even better. 15k for Sun's Oath. Yep, 5,000 times 3. Give up, intimidate. Dante looks unhappy. Oh, this one gained magic. Wow. Provoke restores MP, by the way. Like, all the Dantes basically have infinite MP. But their physical skills cost HP, so they don't spend their MP anyway. Okay. I think that's the last time we're gonna see the level up screen, actually. Wow, that's a nicely sized fit. The Dante squad all learned Sun's Oath just in time. So I guess those not diet building, those Amala Temple bosses are tasty after all. So Mari's sisters went down at like 247. 5 minutes ahead of me. Except he's also at the final dungeon. Which for me, I'm getting to... Oh, after these guys. There we go. There's my Araman split. And his Araman split is coming up. Oh, at least the diff is smaller than 3 hours now. Load anywhere or load warp. Loading the game while in menu storage behaves differently than loading the game normally would. That's true. If you load the game in menu storage, then the game will keep Demi-Fiend's physical location but will load in all other data of the save file you load. This effectively means you can warp one save file into the location of another save file. This has a few interesting applications. Warping a save file earlier in the game to the place of a save file later in the game, skipping as many plot triggers as you like. You can load a level 1 Shinjuku Medical Center save file to the top of Tower of Kagetsuchi. Warping a save file into locations that are no longer accessible, such as the Amala tunnel segments. Oh yeah, Amala networks. Or the beginning of the game pre-conception. See below, game over menu storage. Warping a non-Rido, non-Dante vanilla playthrough of Nocturne into the Amala Labyrinth. This allows a vanilla playthrough to recruit Rido, or to see other Amala things it shouldn't be able to experience. Warping a playthrough into any dialogue event that is no longer accessible. This includes, for example, the second Kalpa Ifrit who gives 250,000 Maka the first time you talk to him. Yeah, I did a short tutorial, like 7 minutes long, about how to do that. You have to, like, kind of time it well, though. Now I'm thinking it's, like, not worth the trouble. If I could just, like, talk to Rido over and over, that's a lot safer. Duping chests. To do this, you get new menus. You get menu storage and press A on the chest using the save file that hasn't opened it, and then load another save file during the first dialogue that appears. There is a chest. Would you like to open it? It's not clear where this would actually be particularly useful given the setup involved. Note that duping Magatamas or key items doesn't appear to do anything. Warping a save file into a boss fight that it's already defeated may be useful in a speedrun to grind EXP, or a particular boss that's quick to kill and near a save point. Like, you know, Black Frost, Giri Makala. Because everything except physical location is loaded, load warping also notably resets the encounter rate. Load warps can therefore be chained together while traveling to continually avoid random battles. You would simply keep loading a save that has 4 or more demons whenever the encounter radar turns red. Kagetsuchi cycle has also changed to the spot it was when the save file was saved, which may have uses for mystical chest or bright might dark might setups. Oh, true? Trying to load a save file during any sort of complex cutscene tends to softlock the game. However, going to the load save file screen and backing out from the load save file screen during a complex cutscene enables cutscene storage instead. Yeah, we kind of talked about that. Yeah, the game over menu storage is basically the same thing. It's battle interruption to title screen. That was where we would get into a battle and then, like, press cancel to close, like, the command menu that was stored, but then it just becomes a title screen instead. For some reason. Okay, so game over menu storage. You can also set up similar things by getting a game over during, transparent menu storage. Well, I can do it with regular menu storage, but then you can't see where you are. Okay, enter a battle, then game over. You will find yourself on the title screen with menu storage still activated. You can then start a new game or load into another save file from the title screen. This effectively allows you to activate menu storage on a save file that doesn't otherwise have the ability to activate menu storage. For example, because it does not have enough demons or doesn't have a demon with beckon call. In theory, you could suspend a save file near a boss, load in another save file, activate game over menu storage or battle title screen storage, reload the suspend save file from the title screen so that you don't easily use menu storage during the boss battle. Unfortunately, for some reason, game over menu storage doesn't let you use items or skills from the pause menu, so you lose a lot of the use. You can still dismiss demons from the pause menu, so this works to help enable cloning, but the clones will be more fragile since you can't heal them from the pause menu. Game over menu storage does still let you load and suspend in any place. It is interesting to activate game over menu storage and start a new game. You'll see that the main character's default name in the menu before giving him a name is Shujin Ko. No, Shujin Ko. Huh. Reading the katakana there. You can also use this to load any save file into the preconception world, but there won't really be anything to do. All the preconception events you saw for the first time will still have been seen. Oh, you can't get more somas from the mysterious drink machine? Going to the roof of the hospital will reactivate the conception cutscene and then place you in the Vortex World Shinjuku Medical Center at the end as it normally would. This SMC and everything else is the same as it was in the save file you loaded from at that point. Using either game over menu storage or battle interruption to title screen, have been found to enable early 5th Kalpa. See below section on early 5th Kalpa to understand how. See here for an example. Nice video link. Oh, by the way, we did our menu storage shenanigans. Again, summon too many demons, close the menu, open the menu again, unsummon our too many demons to go back to 4, but since we're still playing, we just go in. And I shall send you to hell. Physical attacks are forbidden. Okay, the battle UI comes up. We're gonna pick load and press triangle at the same time, and auto memory tries to re-perform retreat instead of attack for some reason. But yeah, it just causes a retreat, I guess, when you like load during a battle. So Araman appears to be dead. Is there a thing in the glitch write-up about how to do this? Cutscene storage or out of bounds anywhere. Here we go, auto memory storage. For some reason, if you load a save file during battle, the game will immediately use the auto action stored for the character whose turn it is. This is true even if that auto action is a move that shouldn't be usable in the battle or something that auto memory usually doesn't even pick. So you can escape boss battles or use a pot of death to set their HP to 1. To be clear on how to perform it. Go to config and make sure auto memory is on. Go into any battle with a specific demon you'll use in the boss battle. Use the action you want to store, so that is now an auto memory. Win or exit the battle without changing the stored auto memory action. Save the game. Activate menu storage. Enter the boss battle, and on the turn of the demon who has the stored action you want to use, load the previously saved game. It helps to click the left stick to freeze the UI while you're navigating to the load save file, so you don't accidentally do something else during this demon's turn. Yep, L3 does that, gets rid of the UI, so you can just admire the graphics. Just make sure to unfreeze the UI before you hit yes to load the save file, or else you might soft lock. The stored auto action will immediately be performed. You may need to hit A once if the action needs a confirmation over the enemy. Your party, items, story progress, and everything else will also be reverted to what it was on the save file you just loaded. But then how do we get our progress? Whatever. There are some nuances to be aware of. First, if the demon that will make an auto action on the file you're loading from isn't in the party or stock at all in the file you're loading, then the game will soft lock. It appears the game will be trying to use auto, but won't have any auto data to use. Second, you can hard crash the game in the case that the two files have a different number of demons in their stocks, especially when the save file you're loading has a lesser number of demons. This appears to happen because loading a save file while in battle will replace the demons that are currently summoned in battle using their stock number placement. If a demon in stock placement 10 is summoned in battle, for example, but the save file you're loading has no demon in number 10, the game will be confused on what to do and crash. The escape action, Troffery, and Smoke Balls are all functionally identical for this, except that the escape action won't work on boss battles on hard mode. Wait, really? Oh, it'll try to retreat, but then it'll be like, boink! You can't escape! So on hard mode, you need to either use Troffery or Smoke Balls to escape from bosses. Okay, that's easy to set up. Not all boss battles have been tested, but more often than not, escaping usually isn't helpful. There's a Smoke Ball right beside Matador, so I can get one that way. I might... No, I don't think there's a Forced Onyx anywhere, so I'm like, I could get an Aquamarine and like buy one from Rags, but... Now, we already know that like, Emerald is pretty much assured. I'm gonna have to play hard mode normally, so I'll get corals from the Asura grinding. So I think I'll have like 1 Smoke Ball and 2 Pot of Death for this. So I'll have like 3 free wins. Oh wait, well, Troffery spell would also be pretty easy. I'll have my Corone Zone I can sacrifice for something. Okay. Escape action won't work on boss battles in hard mode. On hard mode, you either need to use Troffery or Smoke Balls to escape from bosses. Not all boss battles have been tested, but more often than not, escaping usually isn't helpful. The battle usually isn't considered one when you force an escape, so it usually either replays the pre-battle cutscene or places you right in front of the boss, with the boss trigger still active. But there are some triggers that might still activate upon the battle finishing. Bosses where escaping does work in a speedrun include the Amala Temple bosses, Ashil, Skadi, and Albion. The bosses aren't defeated, but the Isamu cutscene does play afterward, and then you can leave the room without needing to battle the boss. All 3 Reason bosses in Tower Kagutsuchi, the bosses count as defeated. And Lucifer counts as defeated. It just goes to the next cutscene. It really does. The other use for auto memory storage. Oh wait, we're gonna do it to Noah now. So press L3, get rid of the UI. We brought it back, and Auto Dante tried to retreat, and it worked. The other use for auto memory storage, aside from escaping, is using a Pot of Death. The Pot of Death is a somewhat obscure item that can be purchased in Rag Shop for 1 emerald and 1 coral. It acts as the boss only moves Soul Niger and sets all enemies' HP to 1. Normally the item is simply grayed out in boss battles like a smoke ball would be, or Troffery as well. If the boss has multiple phases, the Pot of Death will only be useful to finish off the phase you're in. Yeah, like Ahriman or Noah. That would work just fine on Ball Avatar though. Kagetsuchi as well. Pot of Death will only be useful to finish off the phase you're in. Using a Pot of Death at the beginning of the Kagetsuchi fight would get you straight to phase 2, but then phase 2 it has like its new HP bar. Unlike escaping, Pot of Death could be useful for almost every boss battle. You would be limited only by the number of Pot of Death you can gather, which should be 2. Well, that's if you get Big Mizuchi's treasures. But you would if you're just doing like the hard route up to that point. Loading a save file ends menu storage. Right, if you perform auto memory storage on Lucifer, it means you can't use auto memory storage on Kagetsuchi, because loading a save file ends menu storage, and there would be no way to re-enable menu storage between the 2 fights. You can still use menu storage to clone and use items from the menu during the Kagetsuchi boss fight to make it easier before you get to Lucifer, though. Oh, I see. I could, like, clone the Dante that I raise up. That's true. Notably, you can use a stored item action even if the save file you're loading from doesn't have any of that item, which is to say a stored Pot of Death will still activate even if you don't have any Pot of Deaths. However, extending Pot of Deaths like this comes with the caveat that when you load a save file in battle, you are loading everything about it. Its demons, items, story progress, etc. Therefore, you can't just have a Pot of Death save file you load from for every boss, or else you might be rewinding parts of your story progress and EXP progress. This could still be useful, though, for situations where the progress of beating the boss isn't as important as physically getting past the boss is. I'll talk about that more later. We're going to skip Thor 2. So here we go. Summon too many demons. We're going to use the key items menu, because, you know, no matter what buttons we press, we'll be fine. So listen carefully. You can hear steps. Oh, here we go. The lights went off. The music. Thor 2 has appeared. Suspend data has been created. I guess as soon as he starts talking, he presses the button again. Continue our suspend save, and we should be standing in the middle of this room well past the tripwire for Thor 2 appearing. There we go, just go up the right and start getting through the teleport maze. Okay. Just an example, if you use the Pot of Death, saved at the beginning of the diet building, loaded that one save file over and over for each diet building boss. Each boss you load it in would erase the progress of defeating the earlier diet building bosses, but you would also be physically past their hallways and wouldn't need the game to remember that you beat them for anything anyway. The biggest thing you lose might just be experience. You could also stretch one Pot of Death into multiple boss battles if you save between the boss battles and make sure nothing overwrites the Pot of Death in auto memory until your next boss battle. For that reason, it might be ideal if the boss battles are close together when you do this. Oh, there's a video of Pot of Death on Kagetsuchi. How much damage does this do? I'll watch it muted on the other monitor. What, it's just Ongyoki and Raido? Okay, it's loading a level 99 file. Funny graphics. Some nothing. Oh! It must have worked. Just can't see the damage being done. And then boom, there's a phase 2 Kagetsuchi in front of us. Huh. Okay, that's still pretty important for hard mode, I think. Pot of Death Kagetsuchi makes more sense with audio. Oh, okay. I thought, well, in the runs we could see damage numbers through the menu storage. But not that time? I wonder why. I guess items are disappointing for it. Yeah, we did it. We got our Dante squad. all with Sun's Oath. Oh yeah, we're past Ahriman, and Noah, and Thor 2. We're on our way to the next boss. Almost 3 hours ahead of my run. I think auto memory storage black screens you, but the phase push fixed the lights. Yep. That seems to be what happened. I mean, like, phase 1 Kagetsuchi is so free. Like, you could actually handle it with, like, a level 28 party. Just like Warcry and Rakukaja, just everyone takes 200 from Vast Light. Okay, whatever. And then Pot of Death for the other part, and that's your any percent run done with. Oh yeah, I tried to do Albion completely blind in the earlier run. Yeah, I feel like that was in both of the earlier runs. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're just basically 3 menus away from finishing Nocturne. 10 minutes. Normally Lucifer takes like about 15 minutes to kill on hard. More like 5 or 6 on Merciful, because you do triple damage. Right, you have to make separate save files for Tower Kagetsuchi so that you're correctly loading the progress of getting the Heavenstone and Netherstone. You always go to this corner. Right, so you know what direction to run in to get to the door while doing this again. Summon 4 demons, then put away 4 demons. But we're playing the game while the menu's open. Hee hee. Oh, I can play this music. Oh, this music's pretty hype. Let's see how well I remember how to play it. Mario Sisters. Provoke, twosome, pass twosome. Twosome, attack Atropos, who's probably barely alive. If Tetrakarn use Whirlwind instead of twosome, turn 2. Oh, we're past Bell Avatar. Yeah, there you go. Lucifer takes 6 minutes to defeat, even on Merciful. 65,535. Still a lot of HP.
Where's that?
Okay, Tower Kagetsuchi. Go straight and ride up light. Door. Ride blocks up. Now, I need to save the game with Dante having an escape and auto memory. So yeah, get a fight on the way. And then escape from it, so that that's stored on auto memory. Block on your right goes to Ahriman. Go left immediately through door. Use Liptoma. Straight through red floor and up the block. Hug left. Ignore first door. Save on your left. Doesn't matter if you got an encounter after Ahriman or not. True. Because you can just load that one. Okay. Second left door. We go left. Yeah, directions. Try to get through that invisible block maze. Tower 3 area. Heal. Buy 99 medicines. Hold R1 to buy quickly? Whoa, cool. I didn't know that one. No need to save. Menu storage. And suspend the game during pre-fight dialogue to skip Thor 2. Right stairs. Copied my directions from my notes there. Use Liptoma. Menu storage and the... Don't you need another retreat on the way to Ball Avatar? Menu storage and load last save to escape from Ball Avatar. Oh wait, you wouldn't... Right, because you still have retreat as your most recent action. Try to count to 20k for phase 1. Stop when you get there. Use medicines as much as you like, just for added safety. Lucifer. Escape, lol GG. Alternate 4th demon could be Black Ooze. No man. Aramitama. Aramitama's gotta be the best. I'm still like trying to cook up fusions in my head here for how to make Aramitama. Oh yeah, this talks about the route split between, do you want to do more of Assembly of Nilo, beat the Kaiwans and sequence, or yeah, beat the Kaiwans and then go out of bounds to get through Nilo secondary, or to do all the cutscene triggers in Asakusa. The time difference between these two is actually very close. I think in theory skipping 4 kilos is faster, because the Kaiwan section of Assembly of Nilo takes so long. Performing cutscene storage isn't negligible either. In practice, the difference may be very small depending on how close you end up being to level 28 after Bareth. If you didn't get any significant amount of EXP from random battles in the run, then you'll need to stop and grind a little bit. And this is experience the 4 kilos I would have received from fighting Kaiwan at random battles on the way to that boss fight. 4 kilos route notes. Skipping them all the temple bosses. Wow, there's a big appendix here. Fusion notes. Predator and Willy without Shikigami is technically feasible. You can fuse Predator and Willy to make Shikigami? I didn't know that. Improvements on current 3.14.26. Didn't skip all elevator cutscenes. Relatively slow recruiting in SMC. Forgot to buy Heat for me. Forgot to buy back Pixie after Momonofu fusions. No need to heal after Dante Squad assembled. Not great luck with the XP encounters on the way to level 28. Attack Ashwell more rather than so many rebellions. Messed up menu storage before Armin. Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, speaking of this, we're just kind of taking down Phase 1 Kagetsuchi with our extra demon there, Arahabaki, made from our leveled up Shikigami to pass along Tarukaja. I think Aramitama should have like very fast animations as well. And has Bright Might! Free damage versus Kagetsuchi! Oh yeah. Aramitama definitely the way to go. Learns lunge and counter? Only time we need to make sure we have a retreat and auto is before Aramin. Yeah, because after the Dantes have their Moire actions and their autos. That's right. So you just need like one encounter. Yep, here's our actual final boss. And yeah, we're using medicines between our own press turns to pay for our HP costs for Rebellion. Spoiler-free final battle. JRPG fans be like, this battle's about to get crazy! Average Final Fantasy XIV healer spreadsheet looks like this. Yeah, even on hard mode, you could survive Kagetsuchi's attacks like this. Well, okay, Arahabaki might die, but, like, would probably die. Infinite Light... Actually, wait, that's even with, like... Oh, I'm forgetting, we don't have any Rakukajas or War Cries, so this would just pop everybody's Endure. Yeah, 4 demons allowed to die. That's what I figured. There you go. Kagetsuchi's down. That item help. Wow, look at this nice clean inventory. There's almost nothing in it. Even these 4 beads we picked up. Couldn't even use them all if we tried. Okay, I need to check. What happens if I fuse... Beast Inugami with Fairy Pixie? That makes Angel. Okay, and when we combine Divines, that makes Aquans, right? It makes Eros. Okay, we already have Eros. We gotta use Aquans or Flamus to rank up Divines, though. I'm just trying to think, how do we get into... the Knights with just Kodama? What are some other ways to make Shikigami? Nope, Preda and Willy is the only way. So we'd have to make Momonofu. I think there's a few ways. Oh, Minakata and Pixie works. Well, that implies we already have a brute. If we can make Minakata. That item does help. 112. Wow, there's a lot of items in this game. Oh, Fornius and Kodama makes Momonofu. And I talked about how to make Fornius already. Okay, and then we can use Eros to rank it down to Shikigami. Wait, why am I going backwards like that? Just so I can make brutes like that? I just need to make Earthus and Aquans as fast as possible. Aramitama has got to be our fourth guy, best guy. We get free Bright Might damage versus Kagetsuchi, and just comes with Tarukaja. No concern about Shikigami leveling up. This is gonna be pretty quick. Okay, Lucifer is on screen. Loading data. Load this one where Dante ran away. And time. Dante doing taunt on Lucifer. Runs away. Lucifer gives chase and the game ends. Well done, Brotodile. Your awesome power. The power of emergent gameplay. I guess I gotta try this route out for myself. Actually, what I want to see is just how else can I make a Sora? That would be the quickest. Pixie and Fornius. Jack Frost and Nozuchi. Angel and Shikigami. Oh, Inugami and Kodama makes this. Okay. What actually happens when I fuse two Yomas, though? It makes a Quans! Oh, perfect! Okay, that sounds easier than fusing snakes. Okay, so yeah, just Kodama is all you need. You go Pixie and Kodama to make Apsaras. You go Apsaras and Kodama to make Inugami. You go Inugami and Kodama to make Isora. You fuse Isora and Apsaras to make a Quans. And can I level up Cheer Eyes with a Quans? Fusion not possible. How about Eros? Oh, Eros works! Okay, so I can just make Huapo by element fusing Kodama and Eros. And then I put those two together to make Earthus, and then I have Earthus and Aquans. I have Aramitama, who starts with Tarukaja and Bright Might, and also learns Counter. By the way, hehe. Well, I just did it. This is technically the world's fastest SMT Nocturne speedrun that starts a game and displays the credits. Only possible on the PC version, where controlling with a mouse allows us to return things to stock that we shouldn't have access to, and thus moving the Demi-Fiend to our stock. And then buying Broker Pisacha from the Shady Broker in the first Kalpa allows us to have 4 characters again, and then summon beyond 4 demons and cause very strange behavior. We currently have one leaderboard that has all the consoles and HD PC just all together. We're just all version agnostic. You just post your time and also make note of what version it was. HD isn't faster unless we can do stuff like this. I think getting a hard TDE with some of this technology could come in under 8 hours. I'll just have to be pretty good at, like, loads, what was it called? Load warping? to reset encounter aggro so I don't get encounters in the 5th Kalpa. Or maybe I could, like I need the experience. Oh wait, no, I have to MCU. Wait, I could load warp another file that has MC and start leveling him up. Just have him there to fight my way through the 5th Kalpa. Then try to get Dante on the team. As long as I can get MC to 33, then I can make Baphomet. And Baphomet is also a very interesting fusion material. I'm gonna have to really think about my build, though. Like, I could learn Pierce for Lucifer, but I'll be better off with, like, cloned Dante army and one more guy. On hard mode, I'd probably pick differently. Well, I'd probably just be able to have some kind of Daisojo. That's not... Wait, that's not even the best. Yeah, just run away. Right, right. I just have to deal with Kagetsuchi. Well, I think 3 Dantes and Aramitama could really get there. Because, like, the Dantes have Endure, so I can heal them with items. As long as I can survive 1 infinite light, then we're good. I could also make the Aramitama more special. Like, I could sacrifice something for a level boost, and maybe pass some nice skills. I could level up Oni for life gain, and then have that on the Earthus that's used to make Aramitama, so I can have one with life gain. Okay, Aramitama, yeah, level 25. Starts with 210 HP, so life gain gives me 20% more HP. I also can't fuse Mitamas with Mitamas. Earns life aid, life refill, counter, and lunge. Still, Tarakaja and Bright Might is kind of funny, kind of appropriate. Okay. Where do I get Endure? I forget. I think Dakini is the earliest source. Oh, Hanuman is technically level 37, and then transform, and then learn Endure. That's gotta be so rough. What about Adavaka? What the heck? That sounds hard to fuse. And Dakini is level 52, right? Yeah, she's level 52! The game will be over before then! If I actually hit 57, I could get the broker Giri Mikala in the 5th Kalpa by going out of bounds. Okay, Dakini the Femme. No, I was gonna look up Deity Adavaka, level 47. Learns Endure right away, though, at level 48. Blinding Cry, Retaliate. What's the in-game time, Brotodile? You gonna show me? You can... This is all fresh save data. Make a new one. It says 254. Wow. 254 in-game time. Credits. 254 new game plus 2. Looks amazing. Wow.